Hi everybody and welcome to AFTV Matchday Live. I am your host Laurie. I'm in the studio today with a number of esteemed characters. We are here to watch the latest Arsenal adventure in the Champions League, Matchday 7 of 8 I believe. Joining me to my far left, we've got Jack in the building. Let's give him a quick round of applause.
Do I clap myself?
I'm going to clap myself.
We've got Kwame. To my right, we've got the notorious Nick. And to my far right, we've got Frank, formerly of Young Guns. As you can see, he's grown up a little bit.
He's got a beard. Come out of the academy.
Big man now. The Lewis Skelly of AFTV. There you go.
Most definitely. In case you're wondering, Wasteman Cecil's not here. He's late. Apparently, traffic. He sent a picture of the traffic. I was saying to these guys, it's the same picture he's been sending for about the last 3 or 4 weeks. Every time he's late. But anyway, he should be here soon. But yeah, joining me to discuss the game today, as I said, we've got the guys on the bench. Let's start with Jack. Your thoughts today, pre-match thoughts, Jack, on the game today?
A good opportunity, I think, just to get a little bit of confidence back. I think, big week, Wolves, then Girona, then City. So we've got a nice 3 games now. Build confidence, hopefully get a name through the door, and then go into that City game, bit of momentum, higher confidence than we've got, and then...
Are you not maybe a little bit too confident there? Your assessment, you seem to regard this as a bit of a free hit, or
no game's an easy game or a free hit. But I think of the games you could have asked for, a home tie against a team that are in the bottom section of the league phase. I think at the minute, aren't they? So it's a nice chance.
Yeah. Their record is maybe not as bad as some of you suggest. I mean, they're pretty down the table. I think they're like 24th, but I think they've had 6 games, 1-2 drawn, 2 lost to. I know they did lose Kwame to Bayern Munich. They got stomped.
They did, yeah.
9-2.
They've also got a couple of wins.
Yeah.
And a couple of draws.
They have. I mean,
they beat Monaco.
They beat Monaco. Yes, I know that. I mean, was doing a little bit of research. I was looking at it as well, but I'm not really fazed by him. The only thing to worry about is obviously the fact that they got a new manager, Cannavaro, isn't it? So he's coming to the fold. So I know James was saying about the new manager bounce, the fact that they haven't played as well for a little while, a few weeks. So they might be a bit more fresher than us. But when you look at the team, obviously we'll go through the team. There's a chance for your Sterlings, Zinchenko's, Jorginho as well, to show themselves, to showcase themselves, So it's going to be an interesting game. But yeah, we shouldn't take it lightly. This is Champions League, and the aim of the game is to get the 3 points.
Absolutely. Nick, your thoughts?
Yeah, we don't have the players that we'd want, but what we do have is a lot of very experienced players, Champions League experience. That should see us through, in my opinion. We should have enough. Even a team where, Kwame was just saying that some of their players haven't played a lot of football. Well, Zinchenko doesn't play a lot of football. Jorginho doesn't play a lot of football. True. Those guys should be relatively fresh as well. And we're at home in the Champions League. We should be well up for these types of games. Do you know what I mean? For teams like Dinamo that they know they're not going to come and win the Champions League, but these away games for them and their fans are some of the highlights of their season. So they'll be well up for it.
And let's be honest, they're not totally out of it yet. So if they can come here and get something tonight, that will stand them in good stead. Frank, your initial thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's very important to remember because it's it's so weird with this new format. Game week 7, which is in itself sounds weird enough because there's only ever usually 6 group games, however it used to be. But this is not a nothing game. We've still got a lot to play for. I think even if we win tonight, it's not unless certain results go our way as well. I don't think it's guaranteed that we qualify for the automatically for the round of 16. So I don't want anyone in the Arsenal team to get complacent, and think it's a nothing game. Obviously, you look at that team, and I'm saying this as a benefit as a fan, of course. Like I look at the team. And I'm going to touch with when I say this. I don't recognise any of the player names or anything like that. So I'm hoping that the team isn't looking at it that way and they take it seriously enough. If I didn't say it, Laurie was going to say it, and we know how well that goes when Laurie says it. So my point is, I'm hoping that the players don't think the same thing that I'm thinking and actually take the game seriously today.
Yeah, I'm sure the manager would have told them exactly what they need to hear in terms of preparation. I mean, by all accounts, the manager is quite meticulous in his preparation. I mean, they're hearing the latest stuff about music being played at training grounds and all that type of stuff.
It's got very strange methods.
But what's strange about it? I was speaking to my boy the other day and I was like, why is it so strange? Like, when you go to the gym, you wear your headphones, isn't it? You listen to music. Yeah. So why is it a problem why Arteta or a manager wants to play music to kind of just loosen up the mood, bring some flair into the game. That's something that we need.
I think when Arteta...
What did he play though? Was it samba?
Samba music, yeah, for the Brazilians.
Do you know what it is? I think it's been...
Vibes Cartel? No.
That's for you.
I think it's been elevated slightly, obviously, because of everything that you saw in the documentary with the light bulb and him playing You Never Walk
Anfield,
Alone and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I think they, they take the mick out of him a little bit for it. But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
No,
But
it's true.
a lot of managers do. Not all managers are in the limelight as much as Mikel Arteta. Obviously, there's a couple of more high-profile managers, but he's the manager of Arsenal Football Club and one of the biggest clubs in the country. I think he's the second highest paid manager in the world. He's under a lot of the spotlight, but there's plenty of managers that do things that might seem a little bit odd or a little bit cringy. Especially, do you know what it is in sport? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you played the You Never Walk Alone music and then we went and smashed Liverpool 4-0, everyone go, oh, what a genius he was. Amazing. You go out and lose 4-0, it looks ridiculous. So that's the gamble of any of these things.
There's been a few though, isn't it? There's been you playing You Never Walk Alone.
I thought that was a good one.
There was
I
a
thought that was
dog
good one.
win. There's been a few
The
things.
magician
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
The pickpockets.
Pickpockets, yeah, pickpockets.
Yeah, that
Killed me. I forgot about
But
that.
it's good though, because when you look at all...
No, but like Nick says, if you're winning, it's all good. But if you're not, it looks a bit cringy.
No. Because if you look at some of the most dominant teams, not just in football, in world sports, when you look at how they've managed a group full of players, they have to do something outside the box. Look at the Chicago Bulls documentary, and how they had to motivate those players. He was doing all types. He was doing therapy, doing yoga with them or whatever. So if Arteta's taking things from different sports, I don't mind that. It might not work now, but I believe it's something that a lot of managers will adopt in
But
the
you
future.
know what? The best thing he's done that's worked, tangibly worked,
What was it?
is when he did the mid-season trip to Dubai.
Oh, Dubai, yeah, Dubai.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's
I'd
not
love a trip.
really off
Who
the
doesn't
cuff,
like
is
a
it?
trip to
Yeah, I would like a trip. Yeah, I would like a trip.
But anyway, let's have a look at the team, the Arsenal team for tonight. They've gone for a 4-3-3, Raya in goal, back four of Timber, Gabriel, Kivior, Zinchenko, midfield trio of Odegaard, Jorginho, Declan Rice, and a front three of Raheem Sterling, Kai Havertz and Gabriel Martinelli. So there's a few changes. Kivior's come in, Zinchenko's come in, Jorginho's in, and Raheem Sterling's in. So that's quite a few changes. Let's start with Jack. Are you happy with that team?
I think for what we've got, I mean, if you look, I don't think we've actually named a full bench. I think we've got
We've got
one
spare.
less player on the bench than they
could
have.
run over quickly and play.
We haven't got the numbers, but I'm interested to see what he does with Kivior, whether he puts Kivior right centre back, keeps Gabriel where he's best, or whether he puts the better centre back out of
Kivior's left
position.
centre back.
Okay.
By this, it's looking
Yeah,
like
because you look at Liverpool with Van Dijk, they play him on the left a lot of the time just because he's the stronger of the two.
The
So
more
he
comfortable,
can
yeah.
carry Gomez or whoever it used to be or Matip.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see whether he moves Gabriel or says let's not disrupt your rhythm, you stay in your position, and Kivior, you just hold Ben on your weak foot basically.
What do you guys make of Kivior? Because I mean, I'm going to put my cards on the table. I've not been overly impressed. I remember I voiced those opinions some time ago in AFTV. I got a lot of stick, but then now, lo and behold, a lot of people are sort of saying the same things, albeit later on.
He made sense when we signed him from the knowing the archetype of what Mikel Arteta wants from somebody that's flexible, versatile, can play fullback, can play centre back, is a ball playing player, etc. This season, that being said, a lot of players have struggled for confidence, and the one or two times he's come in, we've seen it with Jorginho. He's come in playing a bit part role and he's done really well. When we've gone, actually, we've all been surprised by how good he's been in an Arsenal shirt, even though we haven't won leagues and stuff like that. Kivior this season, it's not what it's gone the other way. He's come in twice. He's had two stinkers of performances, if we're being honest. And so, I think for me, I would like Kivior to be on the right side of centre back, just because he'd have legs both sides of him. You've got a really dominant Gabriel on left side doing what he does, and then you've got the legs of Timber to defend him, rather than Zinchenko, who's also probably going to be suffering from lack of confidence and not really been in the game much.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do.
It's a good way of looking at it, but just to counter that, what I would prefer and what it looks like they're going to do as well is have Kivior on his favoured, left foot on that left-hand side and have Gabriel on that right-hand side to essentially, keep him as comfortable as possible, because I would much prefer Gabriel on his right foot than Kivior on his right foot, if you know what I mean. It just eliminates that room for error.
If they've got any type of right winger that wants to carry the ball and run at people, Kivior and Zinchenko are going to give you a lot of confidence on that side. That you would feel like, do you know what I mean? Right now, you wouldn't want that. Whereas if someone's going to skin Zinchenko, I'd rather them be running into Gabriel than running into Kivior.
I see that side as well. With
I think you've got to respect Kivior a little bit, just big him up a bit. I know he's not been great this season, but you've got the point of he's playing because he's available. Like Tomiyasu's not available. Zinchenko's always injured. Like at least he's there. Like, I mean, saying that he's there. We're on the floor.
You've got to give him some floor. He played well against Preston.
We're trying to win league titles. It can't just be, he's there.
Yeah, he turns up. He's fit.
I think it's one of those things where obviously Arteta, like you say, we haven't got any other options. Kyrgios, yes, he's not the best. He's more of a squad. He's like a Joel Matip kind of player. Like, sorry, Liverpool fans, you might get upset about that. But he's just a squad rotation. He's part of the squad rotation.
I don't like that. Joel Matip was an unbelievable centre back to have as a third choice centre back.
Next to Van Dijk. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just one of those things. Like, I'd rather him be next to Zinchenko. I'd rather just be that weaker side, just there in that little corner. Just keep it there on the left, the rest of the team. But it shouldn't really matter. It shouldn't really matter. You should be good enough to control with your right, pass with your left. It doesn't matter what side. For me, as a defender, I didn't care what side it was. It's just who's your man, who you picking up, deal with him.
Zinchenko, what's your guys' thoughts on him? I mean, you've not seen him for a while.
I think
Start a game anyway.
I think a little bit disrespected Zinchenko, I'm not going to lie. I think obviously we know the pace lets him down. We know he's not. Even at times when we've needed someone to step in that centre mid position and we were really down to the bare bones, you thought he can step in. He is a technical player.
He ain't got the legs. He
doesn't have the legs, but there are games where we have 80% of the possession and no one to unlock that pass. You spoke about it earlier. And we're getting Marino in there. Marino's a bruiser, but actually to unpick a pass, Zinchenko's a technical player. He doesn't have the legs, but it's the same problem. We've got Jorginho in there, and he's got no legs.
I think, we were saying about Mertesacker. I think Jorginho and Zinchenko would be a good match. That would be a good
You think Jorginho, Zinchenko, and Mertesacker?
A good race. Oh, that would be a good race.
I think Zinchenko wins. Mertesacker on second. I think Jorginho loses that race.
You think Jorginho's slower than Mertesacker?
He's not that slow.
I think
he's not that slow.
And he's got shorter legs.
He's not that slow.
He's slower than Mertesacker, 100%.
Let me
I would say.
Yeah, talking of Jorginho, I mean, quite a bit's been said there. I mean, listen, we know physically he's not at the top of his game. He's an experienced player, but he does read the game well, and he's experienced, and he does offer leadership. So I've got no real qualms of seeing him. Let's talk about Raheem Sterling, because he's been given another opportunity.
Turkish is probably like,
Do we have to?
Yeah, no. He didn't have a good game. What game was it? The last one, North or Villa. Spurs,
United, I thought he was okay.
United was good, and then I said, all right, start him for the Spurs game. But then Spurs game, I don't think he was attacking his man, the left back, as much as I wanted him. But then I looked at him, and he did look a bit tired. So to be honest, to have Sterling in the setup, this is a good chance for him.
It's a big game for him
to cement himself. Yeah, because we need him. We need him now. This is the part where the pressure's been on Havertz quite a lot. Sterling could unlock with his movement, running him off the backside of some of the defenders there.
So we're saying, if Ifwanyeri... Hello, everyone.
Can we do a round of applause for people that are late?
Sorry, Blackpool Tunnel, you know.
He finally got it.
Blackpool Tunnel, southbound shot.
What are you saying, you had to swim?
Brother,
Swim across the Thames?
I had to lift my car over curbs. I've done
The Emirates cable car, yeah?
Crazy, but I made it in time for kickoff. Just quickly.
Fashionably late.
I'm here. I'm there. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Yes. Quickly, Ifwanyeri then, when he's available, obviously he's been in training, does he go straight back in? Because you're talking about Sterling, big game.
Yeah.
But as soon as he's available, would you just move Sterling? No matter what he does in this game.
You shouldn't have to rush him back.
I don't want to rush him back because I don't want him to get injured, because Arteta was talking about putting too much pressure or too much load on him. So, yeah, based on merit, based on performances, 100%. Wanyeri, I'd prefer him in. But just ease him in, you know?
You shouldn't have to rely on Wanyeri to come back for this game. I mean, no disrespect, but...
Give him a few minutes.
We should be beating this team fairly comfortably. I mean, their record is not great. It's not as bad as some people may believe. Like I said, 6 games, 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. So it's not the worst in the world.
I don't think they've beaten an English team though. They said in 4 games they've lost 3, drawn 1.
You lot need statistics, man.
Yeah, and he's the ones that knocked out Spurs with a hat trick the other year.
I think it might.
You know when Spurs were winning in Europa League and they were going to go on and win it, and like they went and slapped him like 3-0. That Orsic guy got a hat trick.
That's
We're
it.
about to kick off. So wait, quickly, everyone.
Well, like my good friend Yardman says, you don't get no credit for beating Spurs.
I think I was a fan count. I think he was a bit mad about that because we know it's a big game regardless. So everyone's moved just quickly. Everyone expects this to be. We're kicked off.
I didn't do the predictions, by the way.
Let's run it then. Jack, prediction.
3-0.
Wow, qualms.
4-0 because we do well at home. Yeah, 4-0.
Yeah.
I went 3-0 in the previews. I'm going 3-0 now.
Right, Nick.
Yeah, I'll go 3-0.
Yeah. Go on.
Do you know
keep the
what?
trend.
I'm confident in the team, but at the same time, that left-hand side of the defence concerns me. So I'm going to say 3-1.
No.
Okay.
We've had the most. You set it up.
I said 4-0, but
It looks like Kivior right centre.
Kivior's
back, by the
right
way.
side. That makes sense.
That's good.
James, actually, you and James spoke up. That's what you opted
I
for,
said
innit?
that. I also said I would have given Neto a run out, but a lot of people poured shade on that.
Is Neto starting? He's not
No,
starting.
he's not.
I was gonna say. Why do you think people pour shit? Well, do you lot all think Neto should not be playing this
No,
game?
but
Surely.
I've never seen
Don't
him.
wanna
Has
risk
anyone
it.
seen Neto play?
I don't know if I want to risk him.
Is that a reason that you're going to play? So I ain't seen somebody. I ain't seen Carbier play. Do we just put Carbier? You know what I mean? Like,
No, so why did we sign him then?
we'll sign him for certain games, but
number
this is the Champions
two
League.
No, it
game.
was a
This is-
panic.
Who cares?
No, it was
Good.
absolutely
It was a panic
That's what I'm
because he's
talking
cup tied as well for the competition.
He's a
he wanted to
backup
play, but-
keeper.
No,
and
he's
you-
cup tied for the
cup-tied.
Carabao Cup.
It's pointless.
You know when you're a kid on them cereal boxes, you used to get the free like win this on like the side of them, and you like print it out, you like send it, you like mail it in, sit on the bench for Arsenal for a season, and just Weetabix.
That'd be a sick experience.
Sit on the
I can't lie,
bench.
I'd love that. I'd love that. If they're doing any of them, shout me.
No,
Start buying them cereal boxes, bro.
just to be clear, when I was advocating for Neto to start, it wasn't so much because I was disrespecting Zagreb like that. It was more to do with I have not seen this guy play. I couldn't tell you what he's like.
He's a good keeper. He played for like Juventus.
Yeah, and I know
He played
that
for like
he's
Juventus. in
Yeah,
the Champions
yeah.
League.
So
He's
I'm
a good
hearing that
keeper.
he's a good keeper. So why not play him?
Martinelli down the wing here.
Good cross.
Oh,
Shoot!
Hey,
What a touch from Havertz.
I was gonna cuss him. I was make it clear. He said him. I said, why you not shoot?
His body shape.
But good.
You know what?
That's a
Cecil?
great finish.
You
from
took the
Declan
words
Rice.
out of my
I was
mouth.
about to cuss.
I was. If that hadn't have gone in,
Great awareness from Havertz.
As a striker,
yeah.
shoot that. But you know what? Bad goal.
Yes.
But Lord,
I'm
Credit
pleased
to
for that.
Martinelli, by the way.
Should've brought
Yeah,
Left-hand
yeah,
side.
oh, yeah.
head down as always.
Let's
Wait,
see.
find a cross.
Yeah, Martinelli direct.
What's great is he took a player on,
Yeah,
which is
for
really
once.
nice to see.
It's the Brazilian music.
Yeah, it must be
good
the
song.
same.
Is
Hey, that's a great set,
He
bro.
remembered
That's
he
a
was
great
Brazilian
set, bro.
after listening to that music.
Watch the movement.
Yeah.
I could have missed this, but
Yeah,
I see.
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
I knew when I ran those red. Actually, I
He
didn't
was
run
running
good from
away.
Havertz.
Hey, that's good.
That's real
Also, that there is exactly what I want more from Declan Rice.
Good
He
finish.
came off the bench. He came off the
Great
bench
goal.
against United, I think it was, and he looked really at it and looked
Yeah,
like he
yeah,
badly
yeah.
wanted a goal.
Yeah.
and it didn't work out for him. But he's looked like he's been much more progressive in recent games.
He can do it all.
He
Captain
can.
Marvel.
Declan
We
Rice,
love
bro.
him. We love him.
Declan Rice.
100%.
Crypto Dino over Super Chat says, big up fellas, so glad Gunali isn't in the studio. I can't watch along with that guy, he's insufferable. I know we're going to
He's
win
not
today.
that bad.
Shout out
people.
Gunali.
He's not that bad, is he?
Only last week.
He's just a bit grumpy.
Nah,
but
shout
it's
out to him.
alright.
Shout out to him. We all want the same thing. We want Arsenal to do well, man.
Yeah, some
Here we go
fans,
again.
Martinelli.
Here we go
fans
again.
feel like him.
Go
Martinelli on the
on,
run.
go on.
He's tried to push it.
Martinelli's taking players on.
The
It's
confidence.
music.
It's the confidence.
You mocked Arteta. I tell you what, it's working.
Wait, what was it we said?
He was playing all that music.
The
in
samba
training. He was
music,
saying about the
innit?
samba
Well,
music.
where was this? Where was this being played?
In
training.
training. They were doing rondos with that.
Samba music.
20.
Oh, Maria.
That's what they came out to samba music.
Yeah,
here,
so I
like-
thought I'd play it.
Oh, he clattered him.
That was a challenge. That was a rude
Hey,
challenge.
from a left back to another left back.
That was a-
That one is let them know in your first challenge that you're there.
Hey, Rice with a goal early.
That's a
doors
good
is
finish.
nice.
To be fair to Havertz as well, that was very intelligent assist there. The way he just.
He was running away from the ball. He had to turn his body, open it up.
Sign of lack of confidence or not? Or was it just a good assist?
Well,
No, I think it's a sign of confidence.
Looking at it
I think
again,
it's good
I think it
confidence.
was a good touch, man.
Yeah.
fair.
Here we
fair.
go.
Good play from Timber to
Let's just-
Odegaard.
I think we should just keep now putting
Shoot.
a foot on the
Shoot.
pedal. No sitting back. Go on. see?
Shoot.
Go on. Back. You might as well bang that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Look,
bang. Yeah,
this is a 6-0.
Oh.
Bang!
Oh, good block.
Production.
Good
Ooh.
Mate.
That back kill there from Zinchenko.
What was that? 2 minutes for the first
Oh,
goal.
Martinelli.
Yeah,
From
from
right
the touch.
Already broken down the defence. Cannavaro must be pissed.
Yeah, it was. Right.
That's why I like Zinchenko there, though. Like the shot wasn't great and it was blocked and stuff, but he can do. He's technically capable. He's still, I think, one of the better technical players in our squad. Although he's just the physical deficiencies don't necessarily make up for that in modern football. But
Yeah.
No, you're right. I remember listening to an interview Carl Walker gave a couple of years back, and he described Zinchenko. And don't forget, at that time, City were really.
yeah,
He described Zinchenko as one of the best technical players.
yeah,
in
he's
their
very,
team.
very technical. It's
mad how
just
he
the
just
physical side.
It's crazy though what Arteta's done by like bringing on Tini Taylor over him and someone's masterly scaling. Not that, like, he probably deserves it at times, but it's also like, it puts such question marks. Oh, they're throwing stuff at
These man are.
Oh, that's not great.
what?
That's not.
They're throwing
Come
cups at Declan
on.
Rice.
throwing stuff at that. Yeah, it's 1-0. Bro.
The best way to respond to this is
Pick
just
it
to
up
get
and
it on
drink it.
Gabriel's head. 2-0.
That's good beer on the floor, Rice. Don't waste it.
Bro,
Oh, they're
why
giving
are you
it to him,
giving
aren't
them
they?
so much?
They know about, they must know about the corners.
They know they're holding at 8-0. They know after they conceded 2 minutes in, they knew it was peak.
Where's
Look at
Gabriel?
that 6-yard box, completely empty. Everyone's going to run on. Gabriel's against that fake Gusto there.
Gusto. He's gone for it.
Go on.
Oh,
That's yeah.
Come on.
Do you know
Kivior.
what? That's poor from us.
that felt right.
Kivior got physically bullied there.
Yeah, not that I like to criticise our corners, but they've been so good.
Look at Kivior just get held up. Look at Kivior get held up.
Look,
Come
running,
on.
Kivior, come on, bro.
Where's the hunger?
Thing is, normally we'd have Gabriel at
the
back,
back
making
to
the
win
back
that.
post run. So I don't know what.
I think they've done it on purpose.
change it up.
Everyone's focused on Gabriel so that
Yeah.
he can sneak in, but he just couldn't physically get that guy off him.
I suppose so.
We're gonna have to try a different way, man.
What do you make of Neville's comments? You know, we talk about Yova just being like, he like doubled down like
Yeah, he doesn't
Yova's
like
the
him.
most annoying person. Like he's actually offended me when he sees him now.
He's the most.
What I would say to that is, if you're going to be offended by that, Gary Neville, you must be the most sensitive person in football.
Hang on, Gary
like-
Neville called someone else annoying.
Shock, innit?
Pot in the kettle, innit?
Crazy.
Jesus.
It's weird though, because like, then you must get annoyed at, what's his name? Tyndall, the guy at Newcastle?
Yeah.
Oh, he must despise him.
And Yova doesn't do anything. Like it's not like he
didn't
celebrates
mention
or like
anything.
asks for cameras. He
Yeah.
just the guy stands up and sits down.
He's doing his job.
It's not like he's on Twitter after the game, like, oh, a great set piece.
It's not
guys.
like Tyndall where you look at a picture of the Newcastle squad and you
He's
know
in the
exactly
background.
where he's going to be.
Exactly. It's funny because Turkish he was getting annoyed about Joe. Was like, just sit down, but it's like, bro, like, that's what it's his job. Like, he stands up, directs and talks, and I know people say, how can they hear him from there? But they'll be doing signals of numbers and whatnot.
But our goalie coach does it when we can see penalties. At
was good
Atalanta, he
for
was on the
Kivior.
touchline
Yeah.
for Raya. Like all our coaches do it. It's just their department.
Yeah.
It's just the media obviously
Good.
gravitate to it because of
AirPod Albert don't get any airtime.
Also, like you
I know,
say,
I like Airport Albert, man.
But like you say,
If
if you're at the game, watching a game of football live, you wouldn't see that. You'd only see it if the camera cuts to it. So there's a media narrative, the camera's cut to him, and then you're seeing it. So he's not put himself on camera, has he? Do you know what I mean? It's not his fault.
yeah, fact, that's such a good point.
He's got that
in
Ben
the stadium,
Foster
in the stadium,
GoPro
no
on
one's
the
going.
floor in front of him.
Yeah, it was.
Like, everyone's looking
Where's
at the ball.
Yova?
Yeah, and it happens all the time.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
It's a good ball.
Oh,
Great
that was a
tackle.
good block. That was a good block.
Told you Declan Rice wants goals since that Man United cameo. I was like, he fancies himself for some goals,
Because he's got the license to get
Turkish,
forward
bro.
now.
Yeah.
You can see he's
Bro,
finding
does.
that space. He's making the right
Kindle,
run.
have a
Good
view.
timing.
Sorry.
Unlucky.
Turkish in the chat, obviously I referenced him. He gets annoyed when Yova sits there. You can imagine Turkish, you won't bitch about it. But yeah, no, he's in the chat and says, bro, does Tyndall get a mural?
Have you seen the new one?
I mean, I hear it.
It's true.
I
man.
hear
It's
it.
true.
Have you seen the new mural that went up today?
Is that true?
Yeah,
What is it?
It's Kroenke and it's like Kroenke time to splash the cash or something. It's like a thing of Josh.
Oh my gosh. He
I
does
don't
need
know if
to.
that was trolling.
I've seen
or if that was
someone.
legit.
I've seen a video of someone
Oh.
like walking past it.
I need to go see that.
Go Google it.
Well,
Speak-
no, I don't even. The stadium's there. Oh,
Yeah, go walk.
No, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Be late.
Be there. Yeah, I'll be there.
Fashionably late.
Half time I will be exiting though, just to check my car because
yeah.
I'll be back.
Hey, that man's fishing around, bro.
I need to just check.
He spent to the parking. I saw it.
I've
Another
been moving
corner.
now.
Third corner.
Corner.
Gabriel.
Go on.
Here we go.
Oh,
That's not great from
Still
Gabriel.
on. Still on. Still on. Sterling in.
That's good.
I haven't seen Gabriel miss a header like that.
Yeah.
Seen him miss the.
Just totally missed
Seen him miss the goal when
He's
he connected
allowed
with
to.
the
He's
ball. but
allowed
yeah,
to miss one.
He missed the whole ball.
He's allowed to miss one.
Been watching
Off his
habits.
shoulder. Come on, Sterling.
It's late.
What you
Go
gonna
on,
do?
Sterling.
Good
Go on,
boy.
go on, still in this. Go on,
Ball in,
smile on the
Mato.
edge.
Here we go.
Drill it back.
Drive time.
Handball.
Handball.
Down.
Yes. Handball.
No, he said no. He said no.
What? So man, don't feet up your arm and then say no.
No, but they've got to look though.
They've got to check it.
It
They've got to
sounds, it
check
sounds
it.
down to me personally.
You can't
Yeah,
tell me
hands up.
come on.
It's
You
hands
can't
up.
tell me natural
Let off
position.
the
Hands
law.
up.
It's going
It's
towards goal
behind.
though.
It's
no?
behind. He can't see what's going on.
Doesn't matter.
Nah.
Doesn't matter. They're giving
It's going towards goal, which is a
Yeah, but isn't it
big
different
thing.
rules in Europe? Didn't
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got one
it
against Shakhtar, didn't we? Where it was literally like that. Like no one appealed for it.
Yeah.
Are they going to check it?
I think they've
I
done.
think the check's over.
Yeah, the check.
Cannavaro looks like he
He
could
looks
still be
young.
playing, man.
Bloody hell. Go on,
He
Cannavaro.
looks younger than he did when he was playing.
Remember, no, he used to have the long hair, remember?
Who, Cannavaro? Yeah.
back in the day.
Then he went bald, didn't it? He didn't
Yeah,
have
when Madrid shaved off,
That's
won
still-
the Ballon d'Or.
It's
and
not a
checked out.
penalty. Okay.
They checked it.
Surprises me.
Go on. Go on, Rice. Good. Oh, is that
Go on.
a push? Play, go on.
Here we go. Go on, Sterling.
Go on.
Oh,
Here we go. Hips don't lie, and that is Sterling, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, yeah.
Good.
We need to batter this team. There's
what I'm saying.
there's no
Don't lie.
excuse.
What, Raheem
Now-
Shakira?
You've now scored early. Everything.
That's it, Rice.
Here we go.
Zinchenko.
We see.
Well, put it this way, Bayern put 9 past them.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, raw.
they got some good players.
Raw,
Though.
I should.
They got some good players.
Go on, elaborate, please.
Well, if you play Football Manager, you know Bacciarino. Great player,
Go on.
attacker.
I'm
Rog in
going to
midfield
learn
as
here.
well.
That's why I
Tidy.
like having Jack on because
Yeah.
he can teach me some things.
Kulinovic is their striker. I think he scored, 3 in the last couple games. So he's like the man I'm looking out for. 17.
Come on.
Opta Quams.
Yeah.
No, what's Is he the left wing or the right?
No, he's up top, 17.
Up top, thank
yeah.
How old is he?
Oh, what? You're talking about the
No, the guy you just spoke about.
Kulinovic?
Oh, he's not okay. I
No,
thought
no,
he
no.
was
Bacciarino's
said he
like
was
19.
17.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Good ball.
My bad.
That's the one that James was talking about.
He
isn't
was.
it? Yeah.
Good Croatian attacking midfielder.
Yeah. They do produce some good ballers, though.
We seem to be playing with a lot more urgency today as well. Which I
Yeah,
like.
a lot more fluidity
Yeah.
as well, man. Look at it. Oh,
Jeez.
man.
But do you reckon that's just
Play
because
the
of,
samba music again.
yeah? Do you think that's because of the opponent, or do you just look like a different Arsenal team? At the
Maybe
moment?
because it's just fresh, just fresh
Yeah.
people in the team. So that,
That's a handball.
So that was more handball than anything.
be careful. No
That's gonna be a
foul.
foul.
Don't.
The
You'll get
ref is-
Sterling help him. Timber. Both
Bang.
people. What?
I knew he was going to shoot.
Yeah.
That's their fullback,
Stand
innit?
him
So
up. Stand him up.
he's not techie like that. He just
He
wants
looks like a
to.
Jonathan
Too
David
high.
sort of
Good.
build. The way he's built.
I said Jonathan David.
He looks like that sort of build.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was watching Barca. Obviously, I'm sure we made
another
watch the
Gabriel.
Champions League game.
That game
Crazy.
yesterday, innit?
But we could beat Barca. As in we could beat the way they
What do you
play.
mean we could be.
Because we haven't got Lewandowski. That's the only thing. I feel like
And
they're
Lamine Lamal.
Yeah, well, Saka. No, he's not. Lamine better, but Saka. I'm just saying. I was looking
Yeah,
at them
the
thinking,
next best thing. He's
I'm
just,
just,
yeah, they're
that's
both
what I'm
top
saying.
5
I'm
players in
looking
that
at it
position.
like they dominate possession. They play beautiful football. Granted, we haven't done so much this season.
Yeah.
But all we haven't got is that Lewandowski's just a clinical
Yeah.
scorer. We get that and we're there.
I mean, that's Sesko. Because I hear we're linked to Sesko, isn't it?
That's all we need. People
what I
saying
keep
Cecil
hearing.
don't. But I was watching them like this game's lit. I was like, we can. I
Well,
wanna get to
we've
that.
seen Arsenal play football similar to that in the last couple of seasons. We've seen that style of football, and we've seen us smoke teams,
Bro.
4s and 5s, and not just like relegation candidates. Like, do you know what I mean? You know,
Chelsea.
yeah,
We did it to Chelsea.
and that kind of, you know.
I didn't say we could beat Barca. I said we could beat them, and the reason why I say it, and also I watched them in pre-season against Barcelona in America, and it was the same sort of thing. And we ended up beating them. I think it was 5-2. It was a sick game.
Yeah.
But when we're at our fluent best, we can be that. We just need obviously a clinical at the end.
Remember, who did Araujo? Araujo fouled someone nasty in that
Yes.
pre-season game. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely went
Ball
through.
in
I remember
from
that.
Jorginho.
He's not even
That's a
there
great
anymore, I
ball.
don't think.
Yeah.
Go on, Sterling.
Go on, Raheem.
Passed it forward. Laurie, you see that? Jorginho.
Yeah.
Good.
Jorginho passes forward a lot. I don't
He
know where
does.
this narrative
I don't know
comes
where
from.
that's
Oh,
come
good
from.
turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jorginho's.
Yeah, people think he just plays side to side, but like I said, he plays.
Man
No,
said
I
that
think,
about
I
Rice
think
as
it's
well.
more to do with his the lack of dynamism. So when I see Jorginho in the team, normally you think we're trying to hold on to something more than, you know. But listen, man, I'm not disrespecting the guy. He does what he does, innit? It's,
That's what he says on the tin.
yeah,
There's
good.
ways to play with that type of player. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another corner. What's this? A
Look at what Tillemans is doing at Villa. Tillemans can't move.
Tillemans a good player.
Tillemans
I
can move.
don't rate.
Nah,
Tillemans
it's-
can't
These man,
move.
I don't
Can't
rate
move.
that.
He moved against us. Corner comes in.
Gabby!
Oh, he's got to score that. He's got to
He
score that.
moved against us for a diving header, but I'm saying generally speaking,
You're
he's,
having a laugh.
he's not a
No,
mover.
this is
No, no,
you're
I'm
having
a
a laugh.
Billy. I just
He's
don't think he's as good as people make out.
He just sits in the middle with the
Tillemans
ball.
is
Tillemans
ex-
moves everywhere,
ex-
bro.
Nah, Tillemans ain't got legs.
There was that.
Ronaldo,
What was that footage of? He had the cam, and they
He's
watched him during the
excellent
game.
player.
He was everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. So he's a great passer. He's very creative, but he's not someone you think of as legs in the midfield. You have to put legs next to him.
Mate, yeah, he's not as dynamic.
People in the
as some.
chat, I see someone said I rate Tielemans says Osnitz.
I do rate him,
I
man.
don't.
I rate him as well, but I just
You don't
all I'm
rate
saying is
Tillemans?
he's not got legs.
He's definitely got legs, bro.
Yeah,
Me
he
and
got legs,
Turkish were
bro.
talking.
There's no way.
We speak about this in the previews. They were saying like Morgan Rogers, Tielemans.
No, but
type.
Morgan
I was like,
Rogers is a lot younger and more dynamic.
Yeah,
but
but I-
Tillemans is a good player, though.
I think he's overrated personally.
Who?
Why?
Morgan Rogers?
Why?
Oh, Tillemans.
I don't think you could say
Why do you
Tillemans
think
is
he's
overrated.
overrated?
He spent most of his career at Leicester and now he's at Villa. Like he's not.
No, but everyone I speak to say the same thing. They're like, oh, he's sick. He's the guy.
He
who knows-"
is.
He is.
Then
Tillemans.
maybe it's me.
If
then.
Arsenal signed a
Maybe it's me.
midfielder, I would sign Morgan Rogers.
would've
over-
signed
Yeah,
him.
Morgan
Tillemans.
Rogers I
Yeah.
F with personally. I think he's cold.
No, but when he was
But-
leaving Leicester, I would have taken him.
100%.
Even then, he didn't move.
Was linked, yeah. Then he did.
We was.
He was linked with him before he went to
Good.
Leicester.
Well done,
When he was at
Timber.
Anderlecht.
Go on then.
Timber's running through the
You're
middle.
still going.
Timber's running through the
Oh,
middle.
unlucky.
good tackle.
Do you ever
Have they even been in our half yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they have one.
Winners.
Come on.
That's what
Well done.
I was going to say, I was in a rabbit hole yesterday, you know, like a football rabbit hole, yeah? Because we're obviously playing Girona next week.
Yeah.
Cool. Went on to Girona, looked at the players, looked at doing some research, watched some of their games, cool. Saw Van der Beek, I said, oh, right, interesting. Van der Beek, I was like, oh, right, that's bad, fair. Then I was like, I went into a rabbit hole for him, and I was like, oh my God, he's going out with Dennis Bergkamp's daughter.
Yes, he's got a child with Dennis Bergkamp's daughter.
No way.
I was like, right, this is bare random.
Because when he was
I don't even know.
Who's that?
when he was at Ajax, that's a man like he's got to
Van
come
der Beek
Arsenal.
is
he's
at
gotta come
Girona who
Arsenal.
we're playing next week, who's going out with Dennis Bergkamp's, one of his daughters, because I found out Dennis Bergkamp was like 3
He's
daughters.
got there, yeah, because I saw the picture of them.
His son played for Bromley.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Brother.
He was at Watford.
And then
It was him and
Sorry.
Luigi Gaspar, Edu's son.
Going on one of these
balling out at
tangents.
Watford 23.
and then I found Bruno Fernandes has a brother who plays in the league in Surrey near me.
Yeah.
Oh, that goal's wicked. You see
Yeah.
Yeah, he
the
scored that-
chop and the whip.
Oh,
There's some outside
Do you
the
know how
foot,
weird
like
football
proper
is?
Bruno goal.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
crazy.
Did you play with Pogba's brother as well?
I played, yeah.
What was he like? Isn't he the one that's
Which
getting
one?
done
He's
for
got- he's
the...
got
I
a
think
lot.
so as well, Mateus.
Is he
Yeah.
good?
People, you don't have to give
Sorry.
out thing, but people say he's a wrong one. Is that? Can you confirm?
Oh,
that?
right. I don't know to that extent. All I know is
Has
we
he
had
just gone
a
for his
deal.
knee?
We had a deal set
I
up.
think so.
This is all we need.
Hold on, Gabriel looks like he's in
Gabriel's
serious.
in
The striker's just clamped his knee.
I think he's been kicked.
Oh, look, he
Hold
tried
on.
to do it there.
Oh, referee.
I don't know. I don't think
not that
no, it's not red.
It's not that
No, but
bad.
Deliberate. Look.
Look how far
If he's jarred that,
Do you know why?
It's the way he's fallen.
Do you know
He's
the
landed
only
on
reason I can see the argument for a red is because that is nowhere near the ball. It's
stupid,
so
yeah.
far
He
from the
looked
ball.
deliberate as well.
It's not like
The
it's
fact he's gone for it once
anything.
as well.
He's
and
done
that
it,
double
he's
texting
done it
gone back.
deliberately. He's gone for it once,
That's
missed it, and gone for it
deliberate.
again.
no injury to Gabriel Magalhaes. I beg.
No, but
absolutely
Cecil,
beg. Please,
yeah,
you have
this
He's
is
done
the
that
last
deliberately.
one
The
we
fact that he's injured himself doesn't mean nothing.
He ain't injured
Brother.
himself. He's
Oh,
gone down for
Saliba.
sympathy from the ref. He's not injured. I think
We
Yeah,
can't
I-
afford an injury to Gabriel Magalhaes. I'm telling you that now.
he probably knows that as well. So
Might
he's,
have to keep Cannavaro here.
look at
Why is it because it didn't? No, it's dead in his knee.
No, that's his knee.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
That's a good touch from
What a
Havertz.
touch that
I
is,
must say.
Man fell over.
Look how he kept that down.
Big up, man. But
Yeah, knee
Big up,
over the
man.
ball.
Can't believe I didn't bring the t-shirt today. The one game.
Oh, I gave
man,
him
don't
a
worry,
t-shirt.
Flex got some generational.
I like the way he,
photos as well.
He kept that down. He was over the shot. The technique was very good.
It was good.
That's
That's it. Shake it off, my
So
friend.
there's no booking for that.
I really think that should be a red card.
It didn't
I think it
look,
should be a red,
didn't
but he
look
didn't
it
even
was
get a
that
yellow.
bad. It didn't look that bad.
I don't think.
When you say
Because it won't studs up like into his knee.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
think
a
it was that
kick
It's a
out,
painful
so I think
one,
they-
but I don't think
Jack,
it's like
it was
cynical.
a deliberate.
Yeah, I
the
agree.
man tried to do it the first
you
time,
don't think
missed, and
that's
he did it
at
with the
least a
other
yellow
leg.
card? He's
I mean, it's a yellow.
He's
That's a
got
yellow. I think it's a yellow.
Okay,
don't
fine.
think-
So
he
the ref's
didn't
not
get
giving him
yellow.
yellow.
He didn't get a yellow.
Six total attempts from Arsenal.
That's
one
poor
on target for
refereeing,
Arsenal.
man.
Dinamo Zagreb.
Europe
0-0.
normally has a lot better refereeing than the Prem, but that should have
That
been
is a
that should have been a
straight
yellow
red.
card.
No, I don't know about a red. I don't know
That
about a red.
Trossard
You
looked
didn't feel
like
that attention. He tried it twice.
He tried it twice.
Nah.
You look not looking.
You
You
need to
didn't
run
look
it
at
back.
it. You
But
didn't
that's
look
your
at
team
it.
was running back, running back.
I
If you
think you need
believe
to
that,
look
if I
at
play
it.
football against you, I'm going to get away with some madness.
The only reason why the ref didn't send him was probably because early in the game he probably fought against it. But that, to me, that's a red card.
Well done. Well
Go
done.
on
At
then.
He
least get a
tried to
yellow
do
card.
him first time, didn't he?
Yeah, 'cause that's not an accident.
Missed it and then went for the other
He
leg.
just deliberately kicked him in the knee.
Coming
So
in
As
the
long
chat,
as he's
what
not
have we got?
injured, that's fine. I'm happy with that. He
Nah.
can take.
You-
It's good. It's
Really?
preparing him. Yeah, it's preparing him.
preparing them
We've got some
for
games
an injury
there.
crisis.
We got Wolves. We got Wolves there. Then we got
Preparing
Girona.
for
How can you
bro.
prepare
Then we got
man,
City.
for Wolves by kicking
Sometimes
them
you
down
need
the
a
road?
little knock just to wake you
This
up.
ain't Game of
Here
Thrones,
come
you
with
know.
his
We're not in
Hackney Marshes
Westeros.
for like-
Do you know what I'm saying?
He
Here we
just
go.
wants.
Here we go.
Right again. I thought he was just
Yeah,
cutting
bro.
to shoot there.
Yeah, so
Come
did I.
on.
But now one of their players is down in the box. He got out quick.
Big up the chat. It's going off a bit. It says we need to wrap up this early so we can rest players for the weekend.
Trust
if we,
me.
if
I
we
agree.
get Cunha and a 9 in this window and Saka returns later in the season, we can win both Champions League and Premier League comfortably.
Let's start a GoFundMe for Cunha, man. Can we do that?
Why couldn't you? Why not just go for Sesko?
You know that?
Big up Hakim.
Start a GoFundMe for Cunha.
But I just
see-
want
let's see
any-
what's
I'm
happening
at this
here
point
with
where I just want
Havertz.
anyone. He's
I'd
offside.
rather-
He's
I'd ra-
offside.
And
Oh, one thing I need to.
And who whistled for that foul? Because the ref didn't see it. Did the lino give it? Because
Oh,
the,
they're going back.
the
There
ref
we
pulled
go.
it back way later. We were playing. It's not come to any. Like there's no card or anything.
Good.
But way later we were playing, and then the ref pulled it back. But I'm wondering who's.
I'm already having
given the foul.
reservations
Good
about this
pressing there.
referee.
And this is the fourth
Pressing.
official.
Yeah, that's
Can I-
good
Can I
pressing.
ask? Oh, he's done it. Oh, is that? I thought he'd
Oh,
done it
That's
again.
Kivior,
It's Kivior,
Kivior.
blimey.
Well done, Gavin.
Well done.
Can I ask, now, forgive me with this one, because I should know this. the VAR here, or the offside technology, are we using the 3D thing here?
It's the semi-automated.
Are we using that here?
Yeah.
Because I see it in all the other games on the Champions League highlights the other day, but I was like, please tell me we are using that here.
of course.
Okay, good.
So the technology's ready, but they won't do it in the Prem.
That's what-
it's not all grounds yet.
That is the most frustrating thing
Is it
ever.
gonna come
'cause
next
it works
season
so
then?
They
well.
said it was going to be this season, then they said it was going to be Christmas, and now I think they're just going to push it back till next season.
Watch next season, man.
It ain't coming.
No, it will. It has
I'd
to.
rather it be a beginning of a season.
Yeah.
Because losing
Yeah,
out to
not
a title
halfway
World
through,
Cup
yeah.
halfway through
Yeah.
a season for something that wouldn't have been offside earlier in the season.
But they should
That
have-
being said, the inconsistency for the referee in any way, it's
crazy.
that happens
Yeah,
every
yeah,
week.
yeah.
But
Did they bring VAR in towards the end of one of the seasons, or did they start that fresh for a season?
was it like an FA Cup
on,
semi-final?
No, I
or
think they
something like
tried. I think they. I'm sure they tried.
Yeah, I think they trialled it in like FA Cup.
games.
but then
Yeah,
Right,
brought it
okay,
in.
I thought so, yeah.
Get back.
Bit of overplaying there by Odegaard.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Could
yeah.
have got rid of that earlier.
Like goal line technology
says-
didn't work, and it relegated. Who did it relegate? Watford, Bournemouth.
I can't remember.
Sheffield.
remember
Was it Sheffield?
Yeah, the Villa keeper like carried it into his own
Yeah.
net. It didn't work, and then someone got
I want to
relegated.
say Sheffield.
Also, they have touchline technology now as well. Newcastle, I said this the other day. They showed when the ball went out of play, but when we played them,
Yeah.
it wasn't there. I'm
It
just
wasn't
like,
there. It's true.
anyway, let's forget about all
It
the
was created.
18 months ago.
inconsistencies. Yeah, I know, I'm sounding like
Close
Ty.
that.
I know, I'm sounding like Ty. Back in 1988 when we had that chance in the...
But that's the difference between a title and not a title.
That Ryan
that's
Babel
just
penalty
true.
in 2008 that he goes on about all the time.
Oh my god, yeah, Ryan Babel, man.
Yeah, right.
He used to haunt us, man.
I would love to get the two of them in a room, honestly.
Oh my days.
Him, Deeney, Babel,
Yeah.
Come on.
Mope.
Mope.
Mope, yeah.
Sammy Nasri,
Bellamy.
throw Nasri in there.
Tie against the Ops.
People aren't happy with Sterling so far in the chat.
Oh, come on, people. Give him a chance. Just let
A chance. He's played 20 minutes against Zagreb.
him just settle in. Just let him settle in.
What did you want, a hat trick?
Nah, but I just want to see a little bit more
He'll
than
get
what
a
he's shown.
goal. He'll get a
I
goal.
think he's done all right.
Yeah, he's done okay.
All right, is that the level? That's what you said earlier. Is that the level, Lauren?
All right,
We're
that
only
one there.
20
All
minutes
right,
into
cool.
the game.
All right. Better cross Sterling. Come on, man.
Innit? You've got to be fair, bro. It's only
Zinny, come on.
Oh,
It's
there
okay.
you
That's
are.
awkward.
It's
Stuff like
okay.
that happens to
I say,
Zinchenko all the time,
like,
and it makes him look
they're in the
whack.
midfield.
But there's nothing he can actually do there.
Who was that?
Zinchenko, like when the ball's behind him, he does it all the time, and it makes him look like he's awful. But there actually isn't a lot he can do.
He shouldn't even be there. He should be left back, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
But he inverts, innit? The gaffer wants him to
He's
invert.
inverted onto the right hand side.
He does that a lot.
But we're pressing well. Odegaard, obviously, is the main presser. He initiates it, forces the long ball, winners.
That's a poor ball, that is.
It's not the best, but Rice could have also
What's
come
No,
and met
that
that.
is
What's
actually
the
poor, Nick.
watched
Look.
it.
Rice could have come and met that, but yeah, I agree.
Giving them too much time to run. Back post.
Post, yeah. This is their first. Oh no. I'm about to say they hadn't
Would
had
have been their
shots or anything.
first.
First like touch maybe in the box as well, but here they are. Well, Arsenal playing. Look at
Breathe,
Arsenal.
breathe,
Okay,
breathe.
okay.
They're comfortable.
Oh, we're
though.
balling out
They're
now.
confident.
Okay.
They were Arsenal keeping it in their own box now.
He's going back in the box. It looks like.
In their half.
Jorginho.
Turn. Here we go.
That's
Get
it.
forward.
Well done.
Odegaard high up the pitch. Tempo's very relaxed. Yeah, he seemed very much in control.
Odegaard loves to receive the ball deep in our own half. Like just do exactly that, but in the final third, and you'll be a totally different player.
And shoot, my
You'll
brother.
add 60 million to your transfer value.
And just lay it off earlier, like, love you though. Big up.
But they're giving us quite a lot of space. It's not like they're putting too much pressure on us. They're allowing us to play. So, yeah, we do need to capitalise on it.
I'm sure we didn't do a bingo card, didn't it? I was going to do one thing each, but it might be too late now.
They want to do it.
Yeah, it's too late now. Next
Ball
time.
over the top.
Good ball.
Go on.
Oh!
Do you know what?
Use your left foot,
He's not taking
Sterling.
it. He's got to take that earlier. Can we criticise Sterling yet?
Yeah, now we
Yeah,
can.
no, I
Now
think we can.
Just
Yeah,
checking.
yeah.
We've been waiting.
Look, guys, is that like, can we do it? Can we do it? Now done. Is it
Good.
oh, he's done well here. He's done well here.
Let it go.
By the way, Havertz then, by the way, brilliant set.
Again,
Brilliant
Kai
set.
Havertz.
That was a quality set.
That's how you play with a player like Havertz, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to be
Ball
that
in.
striker you want him to be. Rice,
Wait, what was that?
flick on.
Rice header.
Did he mean that? Why is he holding his face?
Come off. Oh.
Embarrassed.
It must come off his eye or something. Aye, Timber.
Oh,
That's a high foot.
No contact.
Yeah, exactly. Well done,
Good
ref.
refereeing. No
Well
contact.
done.
No, to be fair, I'm
Aye,
surprised.
that's
I'm
good.
surprised he hasn't
I
given
would've
that.
given
though.
that.
No,
Yeah,
that's good.
I would have given
But
that.
there's no contact.
No, that's
No,
good.
but it's a high.
Havertz.
I thought he had
I
We
like
can't
it.
even
I like
cuss him
it.
yet. We can't even cuss him
On a
because
good
Declan
set.
Rice just did the same thing as well.
Yeah, I cussed them both. I don't know what
It
happened.
looked like he met it though.
He
Should have
did.
done better, really.
It's nice to see him actually make contact with the header though,
Nice to
because
see him jump.
in the last few games he's been hitting his shoulder.
It's nice to see
So,
crosses.
Progress.
So, Sterling's had a howler there. He should have got a shot away.
No,
He should have got a
100%.
shot away there.
It's a difficult one because it's bouncing. You're on the run.
You got to take that first time in their box. It's 200%.
I think
First time. Oof.
I think the Habit said they should have at least got it on target.
What about the Sterling one?
Yeah, he should have got a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, should have.
I like it when we agree.
No, you got to be consistent. Yeah, man, gotta be consistent.
It's a rare sight.
Should have got a shot.
Looking good, looking good.
Go on,
Go
Gabby,
on,
take
go
him
on,
on, take him on.
Get him. Go
Burn
on.
him, let me go.
Nice,
Much
nice,
better.
Samba. DJ.
There he is.
That's good.
That's good. It's cool. Now.
Oh, it's a corner, right?
So is that what they were doing in? Wait. How did I miss this? It was in training.
Was
They're
it
doing
yesterday?
rondos to the music, and then when the rondo ends, they're playing like hockey, like you know, they do like the piano where it speeds up until it ends. Yeah, they're ending the samba music with that.
Hey, Arteta is a weird guy, bro.
Why is that weird,
No,
bro?
but playing piano music.
Oh, this is not the
No, listen. If you
More
can
cup-
come
more
out
cups
come the
in,
cups
bro.
again.
bro.
my
This
God,
is
they
not
are
I'm
throwing
launching the
so
thing.
much.
I'm desperate for him to whip in across, we score, and then he just picks up a cup.
just standing
and
there.
then
What can they
You
do,
think
man?
you think them man are gonna
Get an umbrella and just.
them Croatian man? You wanna mess?
Can't do
Corner
that.
comes in.
Their support looks
Oh,
good.
That's a goal.
what
That's
a
a goal.
goal.
Oh, unlucky.
Corner
Great
again.
ball.
That must be our what? Sixth corner?
No, but they got cameras
That was-
inside the
this will
ground.
be
They
corner
can see
number
who's
7.
doing that.
Them Croatian man. You think you're gonna find them?
What Croatian man?
You think you're gonna find them?
What is it?
You're
Philip
moving
Hergovic?
shook, bro. You're going to sleep here for the night and not go home.
What?
at the end
No,
of the
bro.
game.
You're them Croatian man.
You're a big man like you.
I'm not saying I'm
Scared
scared.
of
I'm just
Croatian
saying. What you think the police are gonna try and find them?
No, what I'm saying, they got cameras that feature inside the ground that they can spot people that's doing that stuff. They have.
They gotta take.
We're going to ban them from the ground. They ain't coming back for another 5
No, you
years.
just throw them out.
Kodak says I used to train with music at Saturday League level. It's not that deep.
Thank you.
We were saying this
Yeah,
earlier
super
on, though,
normal.
wasn't we? I think it's sort of like
I think
elevated
it's the
when
fact that it's
Arsenal.
samba
Yeah.
music.
I
It's,
think
it's like football, like FIFA Street music. I think that's
That's
why
what I'm
people
saying.
are
I
Even
think
in freezing
it's-
cold in England.
because of everything that
Don't
happened in the
matter. It doesn't
documentary,
matter.
I think
It
it's
doesn't matter.
elevated because obviously we'll never walk alone in the training and stuff like that. Yeah.
No,
I think because it's football music, that's why
Yeah.
people are getting a little bit on him. Like, oh, you're
Well,
trying
it
to
would
get
appear
like, FIFA Street, like this many passes and you get a power shot.
But then, like, what Central
Game breaker.
Central C was at
break,
with
yeah.
he was at
There we
Chelsea
go.
the other day.
Touch,
Oh,
touch, City!
that would have been a replica,
unlucky.
by the way, of the
Yeah.
first goal.
That's unfortunate. It's on his weak foot, so that's he does everything right there.
So I think I'm being an old fogey because when I trained, I'd
Another
never
ball
take-
over.
Lovely
Top.
ball.
touch.
You're all alone.
There we
You're all
go.
alone.
He should have
Lay
done
it
that
off.
first time. That should have been first time.
Yeah, they.
He's not a striker.
It's just.
That's
It's,
us.
You know what? I knew he wasn't going
that's
to.
in his path.
It's true. Yeah. He's always
We
like-
all know. Come on. We all
No,
knew
but
he weren't going
They're going to replay that. Havertz had a big chance,
Hold
in
on.
my opinion.
Another good ball from Jorginho
Great
over the
ball.
top. Forward ball.
Here we
really.
go. Great ball. Well said.
You know when they say, you know, there's.
I mean, it's
there's
definitely
Would have been
offside.
offside.
But look, finished first time.
Do you know what's funny about that
Weaker
as well?
foot.
What's funny about that as well is that he's pointed for it. It's not like Jorginho's played the pass and told him to run. He's asked for it.
Have
He
you
said,
ever heard that phrase? You're not about that life.
he's asked for that.
What you know about that phrase? People said that to you or what? What you know about that?
You know, but that phrase applies, isn't it? You're not about that.
Yeah.
life. We all knew you weren't going to
He's
score. from
cosplaying. I think Kwame made the point earlier about.
We all know though, bro. If
about
that's
Arteta,
Isak or one of them man there, one of the
don't bring
real
up Isak.
killers.
We need a Isak
But
jar on
he's not
AFTV.
about
Every
that
time someone
life.
says Isak,
So
it's
don't
about
even be
the jar.
too disappointed. with it.
Isaac's his new Ivan Toney, just every time.
I never wanted
No,
Ivan
it's
Toney for
not.
Arsenal.
It's not.
Why
I'll be
not?
real. It's not.
Why
happening.
not?
He's a glorified target. It's an IC free target, man, bro. He's a glorified target.
No, but you know that, innit, Joe? When you
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that,
Just Chris
he's not
Wood.
about that life.
Skin
So
fade.
I'm not even.
He just scores what?
So it's Chris Wood with a skin fade, bro. His PR, I said Ivan Toney. I said I never heard Ivan Toney for Arsenal.
He's what? Chris Wood with a skin face.
He's a target man, bro. He was never.
Well, don't you rate Chris Wood?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the same amount as I rate Ivan Toney. Like Ivan Toney, I didn't think
You
was
don't
the.
rate Ivan Toney?
I thought he was okay, but I didn't think at the time. I didn't think he was the player that like Arsenal needed.
Not for the money that was being touted, especially. Because we were looking at like 100 mil.
When it was like 40 last summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
40.
Oh, unlucky.
Sterling dancing, you know.
Does Ivan
Easy.
Toney want to come back to the Premier League? Is
on, play.
anyone not a stat? Because
Bang it.
he's collecting like. If I was him, I know a lot of players go to the Saudi League. They want to come back because I don't know.
money,
Everyone
man.
does that, but like
Collect the money.
right now, does he
Tax-free,
want
innit?
to come back?
was
Like,
it not
Tax free.
For
For
a year.
it was 400,000 on a 2-year deal, wasn't it?
A week.
Stay there for
yeah.
a year or so.
Man's
Sure
going
it
over
is.
1 year
Because it's tax-free, I
generational
think
wealth.
it's like the equivalent of a mil a week in the UK.
Yeah.
I hear
taxes,
Haaland's
yeah.
just signed 600 grand a week, 10-year deal, or whatever.
No, but the tax laws here are way
Yeah,
different.
different, fair.
That's what.
If Ivan Toney's money, he might as well pay for Isak for us. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't even need him to play.
Bring him in to
yeah,
fund
put him on the
Isak.
board.
Right, you could actually earn so much money out there for real. You could actually own a football club, like if you save up your money well, and obviously not a Premier League club. You could easily start doing that. That's crazy.
I might be a bit greedy when I say that we should really be 2-0 up by now.
Yeah.
I think we should be more than 2-0
It's
up.
like half an hour gone.
Let's see the stats. I'm sure in the back display they might be popping up on your screen at some point. I want to know how many shots we've had on target. Because we've definitely dominated possession. It must be
Impromptu
60s, 70s.
information station.
Go on, the Frank
Yeah.
return.
77% possession.
Yeah, solid.
We still only had one shot on target.
That's what I was thinking.
They've made a lot of blocks.
How many shots
10.
have had? That's a lot.
They made it. They've made
One on target.
Yeah,
No, but they've made a lot of blocks. Like it's not like we're hitting them wide and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
no,
the
I'll give them
defenders
credit.
are blocking a lot.
They've
of them.
defended quite well, apart from the first goal.
Yeah.
I think.
Come on, boys.
I think we could, if we had players with a slight more finesse, we could get penalties here because these men are flying into challenges. Do you mean if you cut a shot?
Sterling's still feeling that one from
Yeah,
earlier.
100%.
Oh yeah, he got clattered. But I don't
They
expect
should be
us-
down to 10 men as well.
Yeah, I don't expect us to concede. I think we got like 7 clean sheets at home, so that's good.
Zinchenko on the ball here.
Overlap.
Jorginho overlap.
Lucky. I see the idea.
They were going to
Trying to overlap with them two
That was the
players.
slowest
Yeah, that was
one too
good.
I've
The
ever seen.
slowest.
It's the slowest overlap.
No, but
in the
that had
world.
nothing to do with speed. The pass was just misplaced.
It was a give and go chase.
Yeah.
Come on, boys, let's get another one.
Come on, lads.
That's a
Throw.
goal.
Oh, that's good. That's
brilliant.
good.
Havertz is not
He's
interested.
playing, he's playing that game today, isn't
He's
it?
a set man, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's
I know.
us.
I think
we
that's
love
theirs.
it?
I think that's theirs. Yeah, it's not Jorginho.
I think that's Jorginho at full sprint there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Jorginho is for someone so small. He's got a wider turning circle. He's got the widest turning circle in the club, and he's not a very
Not
big
them,
guy.
more than Moreno.
It's competitive. It's very competitive. It's competitive between them.
Hiroki Ito. There's a lot of people, Japanese footballer who plays as a centre-back, left-back in the Bundesliga. Sorry, there's someone in the
Good.
chat that's really keeps talking about, he wants to ask Laurie Cecil, lads, everyone actually about
Oh, Kivior's been caught in possession.
This is the problem.
Kivior's been caught. He doesn't have a better side.
Stop the
Get in
shot.
front.
Good block
Well
from
Well
Declan
played.
Rice.
Declan Rice again, box to box.
See that guy there? He had no right foot, did he? You see how he tried to work it back onto his
Yeah.
left?
That's the first time I've seen Arsenal, give a team opportunity.
Declan Rice
and
again.
them not tuck it away
Hunt them down.
in their first attempt. So it's nice to feel that, people are normal.
That's a foul as
I
well.
saw a graphic and it was like the last 10 goals Arsenal, it's like Mbuemo like 0.1 XG, like 0.1, 0.05, and it's just like bottom
Everyone.
corner, 20 yards.
And Mbeumo,
slap.
Isak, Jimenez, it's all them.
Yeah.
Like, they get one chance, they score.
I don't think that was a foul.
I see what you mean, though. The way they're just lunging into
They're
challenges.
blocked, bro. They're
yeah.
flying. Even the one where someone shot, I think Sterling or someone shot, and it was blocked. Two of them just slid into it.
Yeah.
If you just cut the ball, they're just gonna go flying.
Finikos says, I miss the information station. Crying face.
Right, yeah.
Good. Well
still
done
here.
again, referee.
Information station
Send
lives on.
it. Send it.
Georgie, go on.
Oh,
What's going on?
Days.
No, it's Jorginho. It's not even
Jorginho.
Kivior,
well done.
it's
He saved
Jorginho.
it. He saved it.
He ran and got it.
Don't even give it.
Don't pass it. Like he did against Chelsea.
Oh, good defending. Good defending.
I really appreciate the fact that he's actually taking players on.
Yeah.
It's
No,
very
but you know
refreshing
what?
to see.
There's a slight criticism. He should have got the shot off.
No, absolutely, but it's progress. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah,
normally he
absolutely,
would
yeah.
pass that to Havertz, he wouldn't even be running or
He
look
wouldn't
to
have
cut
run.
it
Yeah, he wouldn't
backwards.
have run. 3 weeks ago, Martinelli would not have.
100%. This is what I'm saying. It's
Jorginho
a
tried to kill
welcome
us, man.
change.
3 weeks ago, he weren't playing against Dinamo Zagreb.
Oh, good.
Here we go.
Corner, no, throwing for
Again,
Arsenal.
Jorginho. He's doing well.
Yeah, his
Finding
ball
the
spinning
passes.
passes have
Yeah,
always
yeah.
been good, Jorginho.
Good.
Him and Partey both do it pretty well.
Yeah. Let's
Being
have a look again.
consistent.
Jorginho, even though he made the mistake, he
No,
still
this
managed to
touch here,
rectify it.
safe.
That's good.
Are you letting them both go in the summer? Georgie and Partey, they're both
Partey.
out of contract.
I think you keep one. I think you give Partey an 18
Neither
months.
of them will be there next season.
Yeah, I think.
You reckon
Yeah,
they'll
let
both
them
be
both-
going?
I think it would be,
That means we've got to
a
bring in
mistake
one
to
if-
not keep one.
I
You
think
know
we.
why I
I
say
think
that as well?
Yeah, I
Because
think it'd be a
Partey's
mistake. I
in his
think-
last year of his contract. He's not been offered nothing, as far as we know. Jorginho, there's already talks that he's
He's going to be a
in
coach.
communication with other clubs.
Apparently he's going to go like Palmeiras.
That's poor from Timber.
Oh, Kivior!
Kivior with a cover.
Good boy, Timber.
And to be fair, Timber doesn't normally make those kinds of mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
See,
foul.
again, he lunged in
And he
again.
still
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah, these lot are on one today.
That's poor from that.
I
From
think
that
Arsenal
defender.
got to be
didn't think
careful.
he
There's
didn't
an
check
element
his-
of
check-
complacency
Complacency, yeah, you're
creeping
right.
in at the back.
You're
They're
right.
overdoing it on the ball.
Which let me tell you, Arsenal, you're only 1-0 up, so fix up and score some fucking goals.
And this has been the problem with Arsenal
Jesus Christ.
recently. We're playing quite good in the first half, getting one goal, and then all of a sudden we just can't put the game to bed.
They're
And that's
overdoing
been
it
our
at the
problem.
back, man. There was no need for Timber to try and play his way out of that.
Yeah.
He could have just passed it.
And also, not to sound like an Arteta sexual, but none of that is to do with Mikel Arteta either, because that's what people say. Oh, you guys go 1-0 and then park the bus. Like he's not told them to do that. You can see if they're trying to go for goals, but it's just the game management. Our game management this season's probably been
Gabriel's telling him, go
the
forward.
worst I've seen in the post-Wenger era, I would say.
100%.
Go and play him. Go
Good,
forward.
good.
Havertz, you're in.
Havertz is there.
Havertz.
He called for it.
They didn't trust him though. It's one of them where I don't feel like they trust him massively.
Yeah, go on, turn inside.
Good.
Arsenal encroaching on
Keeping
the
the ball
box.
well. Keeping the ball well.
Jorginho trying to find a slip pass. You're offside, finally. Zinchenko, here we go.
Come on. Jorginho. Okay.
Oh, great.
Lovely from Gabriel.
Let's get it in.
Gabriel's a better footballer than people give him credit for.
But then they slowed it down, you see. It should have been.
Steve Caver Super Chat says, just yesterday, Arteta said he can't use 2 left centre backs.
I know. That's what I'm
And
saying.
then does it.
I mean, we
That's
haven't
what I'm
really
saying.
we didn't really have a choice today.
Yeah,
you could put Timber in there, but then that means Partey right back
Put
again.
Rice in centre back, my brother.
And
Next to
I have no
Gabriel.
goal.
Do you
and then,
not
and
think
then it would
that's
be
a waste
0-0.
of?
No.
It would be 0-0.
Well, the problem with that is,
Gabriel's one of our top goal scorers, bro. He's a centre back. Don't get
Yeah, but
twisted.
from corners. From corner, Rice
No,
scored
but
from
Cecil,
play.
forward, man.
Cecil, if you can't play Kivior in a game, when are you going to play him?
Bro, forget when you're gonna. I don't care about that. I want to win.
Yeah,
I care
but what
about
I'm
when you're
saying
gonna
is,
play these man.
we
who
didn't
cares?
sign Kivior, the manager did. So you got to play these guys, bro.
This is why I think either Partey or Jorginho will be there next season, because we don't buy enough players.
Yeah, facts.
So we're going to replace 2 players.
and I think it's also worth mentioning that
we need
Thomas
a package.
Partey's been our best midfielder this
It's
season.
true. It's a good ball.
That was a good ball.
Yeah, Odegaard is too high for
when he went out, he
Odegaard.
went, that's not me.
Too high for Odegaard.
That's not me.
It wasn't a good ball. come on.
That was a good ball. What do you mean?
It wasn't a terrible ball.
It wasn't
Terrible. It wasn't a
It
terrible.
wasn't a good ball.
That was a. What do you mean? He was right in the 60s.
You saw how Martinelli was frustrated with himself when he
No,
played
he's
that.
frustrated because Odegaard.
Yeah,
he
he's
put it
my
on
man,
Odegaard's
says,
head,
"Yo."
boy. Come on.
I don't think Odegaard could
He
have
looked
got
up and
it,
said,
but
"Where's
it's
my
Was that a
striker?"
good ball?
I think
Yeah,
it
our
was a good ball.
6'4" centre forward was like 10 yards deeper than the cross.
Facts.
I think it was a good idea. I don't think it was good execution.
Fair
Two
enough.
different things, my friend.
Yeah, that looked like a painful one there.
Get up.
He's
So he's trying to jump over Gabriel. and he's
Olivier
sort of-
Giroud.
Gabriel used to play for
Referee,
these
what's
lot,
going
didn't he?
on?
He's booking him for that.
It's nice to finally see a card, though. To be
That's
fair,
it.
it's taken a bit long.
I thought I said Adeyemi, and I was like, hey, wrong team.
I completely forgot he played it.
Yeah, he's
Gabriel.
Yeah, they always have like
He
Brazilians.
played for Zagreb
Oh, he did, didn't he?
for like 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
He played against Arsenal. Was it the under 23?
Under 20. There's a
yeah.
photo of like him and Reece or
Yeah,
him and
yeah,
Eddie or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
No, I'm not giving him any sympathy for that because he stared right at Gabriel and tried
Yeah.
to jump over him. He wasn't even looking at the ball.
He idiot.
What kind of foolishness?
He's Croatian, man. Tough. I'm telling you, man.
Fearless.
Is he even Croatian, that guy?
No.
Davey.
Ray.
Doesn't
Doesn't sound very
Have you ever
Croatian.
played
Info
the
station.
Polish on a Sunday league? the
VAR,
Polish
check
team,
it.
Yeah, I
the
have.
Croatian team,
Yeah, that's what you.
He's
what,
Macedonian.
You must
Macedonian.
have not played football against Yardman
Not for him,
on
man,
a
go
Sunday
to my
morning.
gym.
I mean, you play against the Yardies.
That's all it.
Bro,
all it is.
there ain't nothing more special about them than anybody else, bro. Trust me. Just do what you got to do.
Man City is still 0-0.
Oh yeah, what other game?
PSG.
PSG, that's a big
PSG.
game.
It's like whoever loses goes.
It's not
goes.
good. Well,
Well,
there's
nearly,
one
yeah.
more game in there.
We
so
tried
I
something
know.
a bit silky.
It's a big game. It's a big
Go on,
game.
Sterling.
Go on,
Cut it
sir.
back, cut it back.
Box.
He's got they're flying into every challenge. He's got to cut it
I
back.
think if PSG lose, they're pretty much out.
Yeah.
Ray
Ray,
City are like still alive.
I think the
Ray said
format-
in the chat, sorry, Cecil
Sorry.
out here sounding like Sol Campbell. I want to win. And he says, look at the team. That is a fucking
I didn't realise his
clip.
voice was like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good.
yeah. Hold tight, son.
Yeah, he's always talked like that.
That was a
Yeah.
good, yeah, that was a good interview though. I like that.
That's what I used to get onto him, innit? Because he used to
Big
talk
up
like
Sol.
quite proper for
Yeah.
a footballer.
Nah, he's
Big
good.
up Sol, man.
Solid.
Big up Sol.
So are we like happy with the Champions League format? Because it's quite exciting. I know you.
I like
guys-
it.
like
It's alright, isn't it?
Next week's
You
gonna be
like
nuts.
it, yeah? Your
everyone
brother
plays
was-
at the same time.
Everyone
Cynic.
could go. Anyone could go.
Your
Like,
I think
brother
everyone picks up
hate
at
it.
the same time on the
yeah,
same day.
yeah.
It makes for entertaining, viewing, but it sort of hurts you in January with these additional 2 fixtures that you've got to play. On top of
Let's
an
be honest,
already
it's a
congested
cynical
month.
money grab by UEFA, but it
100%.
does actually play out quite well.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
We don't mind cynical money grabs if enhances the experience. We're all for making a profit. You know, it's not.
I actually give them credit. They've actually managed
I like that
to
we've
make
played,
more
we've
money.
played like an Inter Milan, like City, we've played PSG, but it's not like we've not got to get to the knockouts to play them.
Yeah.
And it's not like to knock each other out of the group.
Yeah.
Just there's a poll just gone in the chat, and people that are watching, please do let us know because it's something we're working on. It says, which style of watch along do you prefer? Now, obviously, it can be at the desk, it can be less people talking through the games, talking points, or tonight's crowd so far. There's quite a few of us that like this. 6 other I like this.
Vote. You know
Or
what to vote.
watch party with a full crowd. Obviously, you've seen recently we've been having people in the back as well. Let us know your thoughts.
Actually, there's one there that says anything that doesn't involve Cecil.
Did you send that?
The one where the host is on time.
I'm joking. That's not right.
Laurie was typing it.
I never get them apologies, you know. I never get them apologies.
Laura's my guy, man. Big up Hunts, man. But yeah, please let us know. And obviously, you can just click on the poll. It's free. But also like the video while you're
Yeah,
here.
man. Come on. Like
you
it.
might as well.
Let's bring some happiness and joy.
A bit too
into this.
many men around. We should have softened it up and had some females.
Yeah, get rid of you and bring in.
No, but some people saying you're bringing up female energy.
Me?
Oh, yeah.
Mine it is said.
I'm good.
Mine it is said. We like the watch along without Guna Lee. You lot are so harsh.
Big up Gunnar Lee.
Yeah, what's that Gunnar
Big up
Lee?
Lee.
What's wrong, man? What's wrong with Gunnar Lee people? Come on, man.
Michael Simpson sent super chat. Thank you very much as well. Simpson, mum's last.
Mind
Big
you,
up.
he was on one last week, man. Man come in here threatening to lay us all out. Just talking about
All super
funerals,
chats are
isn't
going
it?
Yeah, he was on a
sauna.
Yeah.
We're going to proper
Different
like
energy.
positivity.
Go on, Sterling. Go on.
Cut wide, cut wide.
Go on, Raheem.
Nice finish. Too
Too much.
he wanted to shoot. I like that play. I like that play. There wasn't enough room for Erdegaard to shoot, I don't think.
Mane said, "Oh, you God, you ain't gonna shoot. Just let me shoot, man. Jesus."
There's no space for him to
He didn't even
shoot.
try with his legs, I don't think.
He didn't. No, it was deflected away.
He's going for that right corner and hit it.
He's hit that very well.
Wasn't
think
a
he did
very
that well.
He just kicked it straight to
He
the
just
keeper,
kicked it. He just said, ah. But yeah, no. I think because Pep was talking about the fact that he's now, because of the new format with more games, every 3 days, he's going to have to increase the size of his squad. So it's going to more or less be like an NFL squad now.
Which is a departure from the past because he's always been known for having smaller squads. Pep.
But I think that's something that most of the teams are going to start doing.
Chelsea were ahead of the curve.
Yeah. That's
Oh, having what massive squads with
Yeah,
big
yeah,
contracts.
yeah.
Lovely
Massive
pass
squads.
from Erdegaard.
No, but when Maresca come in, he shortened all that down. He said he's working with.
Well, he said players can go. Yeah,
No, he said he wants to work with a small squad, so he's basically telling that those guys that are not, you might as well go, but they've not gone.
Do you guys think City are future-proofing? You know, they've done like the Haaland 10-year contract,
Yeah.
like young Uzbeki centre back, like another young one from Brazil, like all these young. Do you think they're future-proofing just in case? So like,
Yeah, I think
if it all hits the fan, they've got 10 years of
Yeah,
Haaland.
it
They've got
sounds
some
like
young
that.
centre backs that'll be here for a while.
Yeah, Haaland did that interview with Thierry, innit? And he said like, you know, I understand Pep may not be here when I'm still here, but like, yeah, I think he said he's happy at City. One thing I got annoyed actually, Thierry did the interview and not said the humble thing. Man could have said something. He could have just given him a little
what,
jab. He could
for the
have,
Arsenal?
yeah.
You can't even chat to Thierry Henry after he says it.
I wish he just. I wish Thierry said like, yeah, be humble at some point to Haaland as well in your success. But he didn't do any of that.
Maybe
But
at the end of the
future-
season. maybe.
Future proofing is not a bad
That's not the best corner.
Oh, that's-
conversation, Jack, though, to have actually around Man City. I mean, it's
I
their
think
first one.
Especially with the
Oh,
strong.
good
He's
touch.
dealt quite
Good
well
touch,
with it.
yeah.
He's dealt with that well.
Yeah,
Great
good touch.
But people are surprised that he signed that long of a deal. Because if you're Haaland, like, surely you want to.
I think
But-
everyone laughs at Chelsea. I think that's the longest one in the Prem now. Like his is longer
Yeah.
than Palmer's and all
Yeah.
that. lot.
Yeah.
But where's it?
That still doesn't mean to say he can't be sold. That just means that will increase his value if somebody does come in for him in
Yeah.
a few years' time.
Fair. It's not a question of
I
ambition.
mean, the
suppose,
way that I
so.
look at it is obviously he signed a 10-year deal. It's not like, you know, Manchester City are one
Sterling,
of
can
the
you get
best
the ball
teams
across?
in the Manchester City are one of the best teams in the world. Where else would you
Try both
want to
sides,
go?
man,
You know,
yeah.
Real Madrid, yes, but they've got Kylian Mbappe. Where else are you going to go if you're owning Haaland?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know how things will develop in 2, 3, 4 years' time.
Of course, I see that. I get that point.
Haaland might want to see himself at a Real Madrid or a Barca, surely, like at some point maybe. Or Real Madrid is
It's like it's
biggest.
destined, isn't it, to go to Real Madrid?
He said when he signed for City that his whole thing was that he wanted like a couple of years in the Prem, then go win Bundesliga,
Yeah.
then go do Serie A, then go do Spain. But I mean, he's probably looked at it and just checked out and been like, I'm not playing Serie A, I'm not playing France.
Yeah, 100%.
STV with Super Chat says Martinelli injured.
Is it?
Have we missed that or is he?
I noticed that Sterling moved
Where
over
is
to the
mine?
They're
left.
back over now.
Oh, actually, hold on. He's
Yeah.
wait, no, he seems. Keep an eye on Martinelli.
No,
for
he's
me.
still pressing.
Yeah, he seems alright, but keep an eye on him. Big up Fane Cost as well. I see your chat.
Yeah, he's carrying something.
People are on Sterling.
Yeah, no, you
In
know
the
why? 'Cause
chat.
he moved over to the left, tried to take off take on the right back, the right back, and he still couldn't.
Has he been that bad though?
Ooh, who did
He gripped it.
Yo!
Kiwior.
Man doing the
Kiwior.
Trossard on Poro.
Damn.
He's making them look like Alan
Yeah, that
Iverson
was
and
bad.
that.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was bad.
ridiculous.
Yo, you can't be dropping on your face like that though, on your
Yeah.
chest.
See it out.
This
See it out.
performance, is taking $5 million off of any price we get for Kiwior in the summer, bro. I swear down, but these performances, that value's good.
5 mil off the 5 mil.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what he says. We want to see him. You got to see him, son. You got to see him.
No, I'm saying if you can't play him in a game like this, then he
What's
has
the
no
point?
use at the club.
This is quite
it's as simple as
I
that.
think we're underestimating him. It's not massive.
I agree. I think this is a fairly
important
important game, I think.
Yeah.
No, it is. But what I'm saying is, he came with a good reputation, right? He's a Polish international. I think he's captain of Poland. So if he can't seriously do his job in a game like this, you got to wonder.
But is it unfair that
But
he's
we've
not
seen
unfair?
him in
It's not
games this
unfair.
season where he's been crap. It's
I
not
know.
I've seen
I know.
Juventus going for like Lloyd Kelly because he's complaining about three, and I'm like, boy, do I have someone for you with
Hey,
Serie A
what's this fucker
experience.
doing? Sorry.
Let's be honest, bro. So far,
Talking
this has
about
been.
No, Kiwior, I can offer you. Oh,
Am I being disingenuous? So far, this has been an easy game for us. So we should be about 3 or 4-0 up.
But we're not.
If you
That's
but
the
hold
thing.
on.
That's the same story every week.
Defense, there is no real pressure on Kiwior in this game, man. He should
But
be.
he
able
is
And he
to-
playing-
still managed to look whack. There's no pressure on him, and he still looks below average.
He is
Okay.
playing out of his position on the right hand side.
He's playing
But he's still
centre-back.
playing centre
on the
back.
right hand side.
out-
I know what I said.
Any pressure that's been on him has been caused
You know
by
what I
himself.
said? No, I'm just saying. Like,
If you
this-
get out of your bed the other side, you're going to put your shoes on backwards. That don't even make any sense. He's playing centre-back, bro. He's playing
He's
centre-back
not like
against
he's playing
against
on
Zagreb.
the wing, you know. He's playing.
he hasn't really been tested. When have they really been tested?
And he's still got bodied.
Yeah, but that's not how you measure football. It's not by how many nutmegs or how many times you get nutmegged or if you get moved.
He
off
gave the ball away under no pressure, and they nearly
Jorginho
scored.
gave the ball away. They won it back.
Jorginho's won us games.
Can we
Kiwior
So
doesn't
now
have the
we're
credit
talking
in the
about
bank.
games.
He doesn't have the. It's because of about games.
You can't forget the all important.
As Champions League,
Preston.
as
Talk about the
Champions
present.
League games go,
Half time.
Let's be honest. This is a fairly
Get the job done.
safe gig.
Keep it low intensity for the weekend because we got games ahead. Do you understand? So I think that's fine. Just keep it low energy. Don't expend too much. Then make your subs. Take off your.
I'm happy with the one. Well, I'm not happy actually.
Well, I was going to say, what would you rate the performance out of 10 so far?
It's a
Six?
six. It's a
So
six.
it's average.
It's about a six.
Just over average. We should be more up, and we all know that. Innit? Come
Yeah.
on. Should be putting this game to bed now, man.
Yeah, it is a little bit frustrating because I
It
think
is.
someone just said it because obviously it seems to be the same story every week for Arsenal. You know, we played really well in that first half and the scoreline doesn't really reflect it. And then what you might see is out of nowhere, Zagreb get a chance and out of nowhere because we've wasted chances.
That's why
it's
I'm
1-1.
being so critical
100%.
of someone
I
like
agree with you.
Kiwior being
Yes.
below the standard.
Absolutely.
If
I
it
agree.
was 4-0, I'd feel differently, and that's not necessarily his fault because he's not missed the chances. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
him
exactly what I was gonna
it's
say.
him and Timber that have made those mistakes. He's made several. Timber's made one. Jorginho's made one. He's made multiple. And in a game this tight, and ultimately, even though we should be 4-0 up, we're only 1-0 up. In a game this tight, little mistakes like that, those fine margins, that's how we've dropped points.
No, 100%. But then it's also because, like you mentioned, the fact that we're not finishing our chances. If we finish our chances, the game's done.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem with us this season is, or the previous seasons, we've always relied on our defence.
Yeah.
We've been so solid, but now we've been leaking in silly goals, and now we're getting shown up. Whereas before, it used to be a thing where we'd be scoring our goals, but then we'd be solid at the back. So yeah, I agree. Yeah, we're making silly mistakes. 1-0 isn't the best at the moment, but like I said, I would rather us just get ourselves across the line and then look good going into that Girona game.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
Any changes at half time from anyone? Obviously, I know
We
we've got.
ain't got a bench.
I know that, but well, obviously we've got important games coming up. You know, we've been struggling a little bit in the league. Obviously, Wolves
on the
away
bench?
is notoriously been quite tricky for us over the years, and then obviously City coming up as well. Would anyone look to be making any changes going into the second half?
Maybe not
needs
this
to change
early,
his
but I
boots.
want to see like Calafiori Ranieri minutes with like maybe half an hour to go.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
back on the bench.
Yeah.
Just give them like not like 45 to test themselves, but just a nice little 20, 30 run out
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Wolves.
A little blowout. Yeah, just a little blowout. So yeah, no, it'd be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, I'd agree. No half-time changes, I don't think.
Apparently Josh is there, Josh Kroenke. Any signings?
Do you reckon he's seen
He's watching, he's going, oh mate, Sesko would bag that.
Sorry, guys, just got a super chat here to read out. It's from Real Madrid Arsenal. It's a bit weird.
Okay.
But he says, this is our weakest and slowest 11 in 3 years.
I
Really?
thought we talk about us.
The weakest
Weakest and
panel.
slowest lineup.
weakest panel in 3 years?
Why do you think it's the weakest? I don't think it's the weakest.
Christian says, let an Italian team have Kivior, get some young, hungry centre-back, not a passenger. I'd rather have Aiden Heaven today. He's looked promising.
I think he's off, isn't he?
he?
He's going Frankfurt, I think, no?
Aiden
Heaven.
I wouldn't even agree that he's looked promising. I think you see some of those pre-season games, and he was. I think about the United game. I think he came
They
on.
put me
and
against
was just
Hornet and Rashford in the
put
first
in
half.
an absolute disaster
Ripped
class.
him, yeah.
Obviously, I don't want to criticise the guy too much. Obviously, he's a young player. I'm sure there's some level of ability in there, but I wouldn't say promising.
I think Maldini's on the bench, that Maldini Kukuri.
Yeah, he's supposed to be good.
Is this the kind of game that you want to bring someone like that on for, though? That's the concern.
Knowing how the defence is making so many mistakes,
This is
I
what I'm
don't think it's the
saying.
best thing to bring on.
And that's the frustration with the fact that we're not finishing our chances. Because
Yeah.
if this game's 3-0, which
Oh,
it
yeah.
probably should be at this point, you can afford to bring on a Maldini. You can afford to bring on a Caviar or something like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we just haven't been able to put it to bed yet. And
I don't know if Cecil mentioned it, but PSG are 1-0 up against
they've
City.
gone 1-0
Oh, they've
up.
got one
I
up.
think is it
Wow.
disallowed?
So what's the table looking like?
Hakimi, apparently.
The table's
Hakimi.
going to be different then.
Let's take
They got disallowed. I
did
think,
it?
unless my app's wrong.
let's take a look at the table for a moment as
Yeah.
well.
The
So in
table's
terms
gonna
of
be
standings,
crazy.
as it stands, we're currently sat in third with only Barcelona and Liverpool above us. Some more notable ones. Let's take a look at the other teams. Juventus down in 16th, Real Madrid down in 17th, PSG down in 25th.
That's
You know,
crazy.
this form is very
Leipzig.
strange.
Crazy, yeah.
Leipzig,
All the way down to
30th.
Leipzig are out. That's why we're saying about Sesko.
Yeah.
Like, Nathan,
Yeah, that's why we're probably going harder for him now.
Sesko or Cunha?
Sesko.
Sesko or Cunha?
Sesko! Come on, man.
Sesko or Cunha?
Sesko.
Sesko or Cunha?
Sesko.
Sesko
I'm the
or
odd man out,
Cunha?
I'll go for Cunha.
Oh my god.
And the reason why I say that
I
is
know you
because-
don't like that because we was having this,
No, but I'm
we was
gonna
having
give
this
you my- I'm
conversation
gonna-
off camera.
Just to be fair though, I would take either, but I think I would lean towards Cunha because
Premier League experience.
yes, and that counts for a lot. Because if we get Sesko, the feeling is he's going to take a while to adapt, which is only natural. Whereas with Cunha, he hit the ground running. He can play centre forward, he can play left wing and right wing. And we know he can score goals at this level.
My thing with Cunha is I think you go back to square one. I think in a year's time we're sitting there and we're going, he's not quite an out-and-out nine.
Right.
We still need a Gyökeres or a
Thank you.
Sesko. But if he's out on the wing, he's a little bit wasted because he's too
Yeah,
good. But
I
then we
agree.
don't really play someone behind the
So
striker.
Sesko's
He
the
becomes a
best-
Trossard.
Yeah.
Sesko's the best kind of Venn diagram of he's we need a striker now, but he
Define
is still.
Venn diagram.
I'm about to explain it. The overlapping, the overlapping of two criteria. It's fine.
No, I'm not going to let him get away with using words that he don't know what they mean.
Only Laurie can use the two criteria. But like,
Tried
it's
to
still
catch him out.
he can play striker, but he
hyperbole.
is also kind of in line with the project that we're doing anyway. For me, Cunha feels like we're stepping away from the project a little bit, and like you say, that can hamper us long term.
Don't get me wrong. I think
No,
that.
but I think you're
Go
right.
for
But
it.
just to follow up on that, if we get Cunha, I still want Isak in the summer.
Yeah, you still need a striker.
I don't
And if
think
we
that- I
get
don't
Isak
think
in
that'll
the
happen.
summer, that is a wicked forward line.
That's a good point.
I don't
yeah.
think that will happen.
That's a good point that Nick makes there because I think what happens if you get Cunha, first of all, I think Cunha's best position isn't even in that striker position.
Yeah.
If we're going to sign Cunha, I think his best position is where we're currently playing Erdegaard, and that's not actually what we need at the moment. You know, and if we
No, that's not his best position.
I personally
I think a second striker or behind, maybe
Yeah.
not as deep as Erdegaard, but just behind the main
behind.
striker
Yeah.
is his best
I
position.
get that, but the point I'm trying to make is that I don't think his best position is striker, and I think
Yeah.
we'll be wasting him in that position. So, and even if we did sign that kind of player, I think, like you say, it's not the big sign. It's not the big number 9 striker that we need, and I feel like that would put us off once again of signing that big Isak or a Sesko in the summer, and that really shouldn't be the case.
Remember, if we get Cunha and then we want to get Isak, that means we're going to have to move Havertz out, and on the wages that Havertz is on, it's going to be really difficult to move him out.
Yeah.
So that's really it's going to be so difficult.
Super chat here says AMTs, not AMTV. Sterling is definitely Arsenal's worst player. I
Today.
absolutely disagree
Today,
with that.
I'd
He's
agree.
Way
Today.
worse.
Who's played worse than Sterling?
I'll give you maybe.
Kirill, you said it.
No, I was going to say that, but I don't want to keep saying it. So
Shock horror.
No, because Laurie said you said you disagree. You say you agree or disagree with that?
I disagree.
So who would you say?
What, today or
Today,
no?
yeah, today.
I think this guy's saying overall.
Okay, I thought the comment said today.
Yeah, so
No, I didn't say today.
Must be he's talking about today, isn't it?
Okay.
Sterling hasn't had the best of halves.
But then there's a few players who have not hit their straps yet. Odegaard's not hit his straps yet, has he?
Oh no,
He's had a lot of the
Odegaard's
ball,
done a
but
bit.
he's not
Look,
really.
Look, Kirill there.
Kivior, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Timber's played particularly great
Yeah,
today.
there's a few that's not lit it up.
Second
You know what I mean?
Showing
Yeah.
the chances. A good block from Declan Rice.
I'm not gonna. I don't like to indulge in that
I
sort
think
of stuff.
I
innit?
think it's more of a frustration from Raheem Sterling because we've seen how good
That was a
Raheem
very poor
Sterling
mistake,
can be.
by the
Yeah,
way. He's lucky
absolutely.
to get
Timber.
away with
We've
it.
seen how good
That was
Raheem
good
Sterling
timing.
can be, and it just feels like 30 has hit Raheem Sterling like a brick wall.
What are you trying to say about people? What are you trying to say, Jack?
He's got a lot of miles
trying
on
to
the
say?
clock.
No,
hasn't
but
he?
can I just make the point, right? Like, man dissing Sterling, all right, diss him if you want, but we've just seen two mistakes there from Timber, from Kivior. If we're playing a better team than Zagreb tonight, that's possibly at least 1 or 2-1. But you saw what happened against Villa. 2-0 up and coasting, make two bad errors and they get punished.
Yeah.
Tielemans and Ollie Watkins punished us. That's the difference at this level. Fortunately for us, Zagreb are not really at that level that certainly a Villa are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But they did win the ball back though. They lost it, but they won it back. No, it's true. Sterling is playing, he's losing it, and he's going off for a goal kick.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gotta
but
restart
what I'm
the
saying,
play.
I'm talking about the mistakes that Timber and Kivior, they were bad mistakes, bro.
They were bad mistakes.
We were fortunate
but
to get away with
They
it.
rectified it.
I've just read out a couple of signatures.
Big up to the people in the community in the chat. I was trying to, you see, I was trying to talk to the camera.
Cecil was doing mannequin challenge.
My car's alright.
Your car's alright, yeah?
Yeah, it's alright.
No parking
a few
ticket.
little scuffs, but it's alright. No parking tickets. I have to move it quickly. Real Madrid Arsenal with super chat. Big up everyone that's sending super chats. You might see a little GIF pop up on your screen. There's some, I've just seen them from production. Some of them are questionable, but here they are. But yeah, keep sending super chats. You'll see the GIFs pop up. Real Madrid Arsenal says this is our weakest and slowest 11.
No,
in
I
3
really,
years.
really.
You got to, come on, man, work with me then. Like,
I just told you. I told him, you know.
He did, to be fair, he did say it.
Yeah, but he's got to you got to mark them off, innit? So I know. So look, watch. You see how I like them. Ready? Christian says, let an Italian team have Kivior.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah,
We've
he's
seen
done
that.
that as well.
Sterling is definitely Arsenal's worst player. He said that.
Yeah.
By the way, Cecil, the Titanic sunk.
All right. He says Sterling should come on the left. Pause. So he will let loose more. Is that right?
I do think
Martinelli's
he's
better on the right
left. I
with
do think
direct.
He did try it, but he got
But also,
shot.
Martinelli is literally useless on the right-hand side. He's only got a right foot. It makes him so easy to mark out of the game. He's so ineffective. He can't cut in on his left foot. Every time he plays on the right, Martinelli is useless.
He's done all right when he's been moved to the right.
I think he's useless on the right.
I
I think he's
disagree.
useless.
He's not useless. I think it's a different. You need to use a different word.
Goonally in disguise.
Yeah.
He's useless. So anyone can show me a highlight of something good that Martinelli's done on that right-hand side, I'd be very
Since he
surprised.
come on against Crystal Palace.
I think immediately from the game that Bukayo Saka got
Yeah,
injured,
from
he
Crystal
moved
Palace.
Over to that right hand side.
That first game
Yeah.
during the injury, but other than since then, he's been awful. He can't do anything. He does the stutter thing that he does, and then he has to go onto his right foot. He has no left foot. He's never cutting in. Especially once the fullback realises he's only going on his right foot, it's over.
Did he play on the right against United?
No,
Sterling did.
Sterling did,
okay.
yeah.
Sterling did.
Napstar, thank you for your super chat. We got AMT says today, duh. I don't know what I was in reply to. I might have missed that.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what
Talking
he's
about
talking about?
Sterling.
Oh, okay, Sterling.
Because then he says Sterling's the worst player, and then Laurie try flip it and be like, he don't mean today. He just means like.
No,
in
I
general.
wasn't sure. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said I
said
don't
today.
know if he's talking about today or in general.
Well,
That's what I
he said today, duh.
Very similar to what I said.
He said today, duh. AMT.
All right, okay, fine. What do you think I'm? Who is that? Do you think I'm a mind reader?
AMT. He's cussing you out. He said, come on, man.
Make yourself clear, my friend.
He said, what else? He just put in the chat.
English language.
What else would I mean by
It was the AMT. It was clear to the panel, blood.
And don't rant with me, man. I might have to get my A-level and degree certificates.
No,
out.
you sound.
Yeah, you sound like Goonally now.
Here we go. Prem ready with a super chat says Cunha, better player, plus we can play him in the Champions League this season.
I think
We
I
were
would
talking
say
about
Cunha.
Cunha
No, I was
versus-
saying
It's like
before
in
you
the
come,
summer.
I'll be interested because you're a striker. You know your team.
God.
Cunha or Sesko?
If I want me to be completely real, I haven't watched loads of Sesko. I see his profile. I've seen a few highlights of him. Cunha, I mean, I like Cunha as a player, and I think he will help bring in other players. I think Sesko, when I see him, he's more of a profile of just, I'm a striker for me in the box, score goals. Cunha's more, he can link up everything and also score goals.
And he can play in different positions.
Which one do we need right
because
now?
Come on,
That's
man.
a
Just
great
be real,
question.
sis. Come on.
That's a good question.
No bias.
Because
we've all answered,
because we all need. The answer is we need a prolific striker, so a Sesko profile. However, I feel like the team would say Cunha is more of the profile for Arsenal. If that makes sense?
And we
to
can
me?
still go out and get Isak in
If
the
that makes
summer,
sense to
right?
you.
You think that we're gonna get? I think if we
Isak's
get
gonna come
Cunha,
there?
we are not getting Isak in the summer.
How you know?
I just don't
That's
think
the
Isak's
concern.
wants to come though.
Even Cecil saying that.
I don't think you get both.
everybody here. Is everyone agreed with that?
No, but we
No,
need.
I agree. We need two.
Isak won't come anyway.
won't come anyway.
They're
I
gonna
don't
get
think
Champions
Isak's
League.
coming either. Yeah.
Why won't Isak?
But I
come?
think
Because they're going to play Champions League and they'll ask 150 mil. Like the Arsenal pool when Newcastle bought
So
Orton
what
in
about the
Champions League, isn't
rumours that
that?
suggest that Isak would welcome a move to Arsenal?
Of course he likes
If they
Arsenal,
finish like
he
Europa
likes
League,
him.
maybe, but like they're not going to get top four.
No, but what I'm saying, you can't rule it out like that, Ken. You can't just say.
But, but regardless, if let's say we were
You're-
going to pay
you're-
150,
you're-
You're,
you're
you're,
talking-
you're putting
let's
down the
let's say
summer
we were
budget.
going to pay
the
150
way he's
million.
talking is if he knows.
You're
Have
talking
you
as if
spoken
you
to
know.
Isak's people?
You're talking as if you know. But I'm saying, do you not think that getting Cunha makes us less likely to get Isak? Do you think getting Cunha makes us less
Not
likely?
necessarily, because we
Cecil,
need
do you think
striking
so?
options.
well, if we get
If we get Cunha, we're less likely to get Isak.
yeah, that's not pay
Not
for him in
necessarily.
January. If we
Not
we're gonna
necessarily.
overpay
No,
for
I don't
him.
I just don't
I
think
think-
Isak's
I
in the
think
question.
we
at
won't
all.
get. We won't
Yeah,
get
he's not-
Saka.
No, but hear this, right? So it's rumoured that Trossard might be off in the summer.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So Cunha could be his replacement.
Cunha's not a winner.
He can play left
play
wing.
left.
right
Yeah,
wing,
Yeah, I
centre
know.
forward.
I'm sure he can.
It's exactly what I said about
And
Cunha, like
Kivior
10
can
minutes
play
ago.
right side
He
centre
won't
back.
be a
Look how that's
9, but he
going.
won't be a winger, but he won't be a 10. He'll be that player.
That's why, in my opinion, that's dead. Because we're trying to progress the
In my
team.
opinion, you're dead.
That's good. Define dead. Define dead for me. What's the definition? What's the dictionary definition?
Is no one worried about his petulance on the pitch? Is that do you not care about that?
I think
Cunha?
I think he raises the floor of the squad, but
I
not the
think-
ceiling. I think is a good way to put it.
I think
Like,
we
he doesn't
need
make our best better,
we
but
might
he
need
makes
a bit
our
of
worst.
petulance.
Well, a bit of that aggression.
What you
with
need as a
players.
young player is like when Lewis Skelly's almost like not getting bullied, but when people are trying to bully him, you need someone that's going to come over and.
Lewis Skelly
Do you
can
know what I mean?
handle himself.
He can handle himself, but like other than Gabriel,
I think Cunha can as well.
that's what we're
what
talking
I'm
about.
saying.
Someone like Cunha, your people will be less likely to try and bully you if they know that Gabriel and Cunha are behind you.
Fair.
I feel like we could do with a
To
little
me,
bit
you know
of
what I
that.
would say about Cunha? He's like a Jesus, but the younger, better version, if you see what I mean.
Well, yeah, I want João Pedro.
No, that's
but
João
I think
Pedro from
yeah,
Brighton.
That's my guy.
That's the younger version.
I love João Pedro.
Yeah. Cunha's like a what Man
You
United
think he's
fans.
better than Cunha then, João Pedro? I
I
don't
mean,
think
on
so.
form, probably not, but I think João Pedro.
João Pedro's been playing at a higher level for a longer period of time as well. Like,
And he's a fair bit younger as well, isn't he? I think
Yeah.
João Pedro's
Yeah,
what,
just like 22.
21,
But in
22?
answer to your question, we're just about to go back to the game. If it was
Kick-off.
Just kicked
Cunha
off.
or Isak, then I'd say
who's
Isak.
sick?
Yeah, just slap Usyk up top. No problems.
But if it's
Very
Cunha or
sports and
Sesko, to me, I'll go for Cunha.
Let me run through the rest of these super chats for me, please. Napster says Hakuna Matata. And then London Nomad says we need another experienced attacking-minded midfielder that can play left centre mid. Manieri is good, but we need something more. Someone like Reinders. Oh yeah, I always say that wrong.
Yeah,
I know what
yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about. Real Madrid also says Kivior, Sterling, Zinchenko, Havertz equals worst 11. Obviously, he came in at the beginning and said about the worst 11. AMT says common sense. We're discussing today's game. That's another one at you there. Today.
Listen, okay, fine. But I'm saying the way it read to me,
He's
I
trying
wasn't
so
sure.
hard not to bite, isn't he?
No, but
Common sense.
oh,
Sterling,
Don't pull
out.
He pulled out that.
fouled.
Give me that from Sterling. No, I don't even do this to wind you up, I swear, but that's so bad from Sterling. He's pulled out of the challenge
I missed
and
that.
fouled the guy. Look,
Look,
he could have
he's
gone
given
through.
up.
He's pulled out the challenge and he fouled the guy.
That's
Studied him as well.
bad as well.
that's a booking.
That's an orange card because you've pulled out of the challenge.
Just go through.
Has he been
If you want to be aggressive, you could go through the challenge. Like you say.
Is he a card? He's about to book him.
He's pulled out of the challenge. And sorry, Sess.
Black Hole says 11 shots and 2 on target. Story of our season. So frustrating. We get into attacking third, but conversion rate easily
The
worse
manager will probably
in
use
the
that as an
competition.
excuse to bench him now, innit? And take him off, Sterling.
It's not an excuse. His performance is the excuse to bench him.
Bring on Wanyeri then.
Can I ask
No, I agree.
if the game ends like this, is everyone disappointed or not?
Of course
Yes.
we are.
I mean, it's a
We
win.
won the game.
We've won.
No,
Yeah,
no,
That's not acceptable.
it's about the
Because
result.
we're lowering the standards.
No, it's
So
about
bad.
the result. No, it's cool. It's about the result for me.
Yeah.
And with the current squad that we got, we're very paper thin. So I'm thinking about the
You
next
should be
games
worried
ahead.
about the performance as well. It's not just
Well, the
result.
performance hasn't been
Save
good
that for when you're in a final.
I think you worry about performance when you don't pick up the points. We picked
Yeah.
up the point. If
I mean.
it
No, but
stays away.
performances
then-
are
then,
important
yes, scraping
because
1-0
you're trying
can-
to
Sorry, go on.
You're trying to establish the fluency of the team. So we want to see a good performance.
Scraping 1-0 can paper over the cracks. Like this,
Yeah.
this is meant to be a game where we got Man City in 2 or 3
Can't
games.
believe I'm
We need to
agreeing with
build up. What's wrong with agreeing? Eddie, you know what? Don't let me in, blood. Don't let
No,
me
but
in.
you're 100%. I agree with you.
Six
No, but
We're supposed to be
when
building up our confidence, and if we go into Man
Exactly.
City, we've scraped a 1-0, we've scraped a 1-0
Yeah.
against Girona,
100%.
we've
Is this
scraped
the
a
team that that's going to be playing Man City? Is this the strongest?
potentially.
line? No, it's not.
Potentially.
We'll
No,
get
it's not
Saliba
just
back.
that.
We'll
It's
get
not
Saliba
just
back.
that.
We
You
don't
got
know
to get
that we'll
your
have
form
Saliba
right,
back.
bro. You got-
Arteta said. He said he's most likely.
You
to play.
save that type of rhetoric for when you're in finals and you say, "Oh, we scraped through," but you know what? You know what I mean? You need to.
This isn't scraping through, bro.
Now, if it ended like this, that would be a scraping through. If it ends 1-0, that's a scrape through.
If you could go back to the start of the season and you said to yourself, we qualify, we get in the top 8, or we're sitting 3rd in the Champions League, we're 3rd in the Premier League, but our biggest star, Saka's injured, our defender's injured, would you take it? Of course you would.
100%.
If we
So
went back
let's
to the
not-
beginning of the
let's-
season where man thought we were going to win the league and said you could scrape past Dinamo.
We beat
1-0.
Dynamo Zagreb 1-0.
Come on, Sterling. Come on, Sterling. Show me something. Show me something.
The Declan's there!
That's good.
Finish.
Offside,
Finish. Just score anyway.
It took 2 touches there.
Sally says any Prem team would be 3 up by now. Someone said, OJ says AFTV as long as it's controlled 1-0 with no scary endings. Dennis says a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Look, I don't care if we win 1-0 or 7, as long as we pick up the
get the
points,
points,
that we need
mate.
to 100%.
It's
And
when
then
we
you'll
get
be
to
the
play
same-
16.
No, but you
And
complain
you
about
as a fan, are you happy?
And then
you're
you'll be
happy,
the
yeah.
same people. Well, look, there's no
But is it
fluency
is
in
it
this
possible
team.
to win a
Oh,
game?
there's no-
Is it possible to win a game and a performance
No,
be
you know that, innit?
not so
He'll
bad?
be the same one, right? In a few. There's no fluency. There's no attacking.
Laurie,
We
I
only
disagree- I
beat
disagree-
Zagreb 1-0.
No, I disagree with that because I'm sure we've done interviews where I've said I don't care how we win as long as we get the 3
No, but that
points.
shouldn't be the
time
benchmark,
The
bro.
time to complain is when you play poorly and you don't pick up the points. If it
you're-
stays the way it does,
No,
we
but
pick up 3
Frank,
points today.
if you're
And that's
applying
the
that
only way I look
logic
at it.
to a good team, then
Yeah.
I'll say yes. But Zagreb at home, come on, man.
Ipswich at home.
1-0
We only
straight
won 1-0
win and
there
you're
at
But
happy.
Frank, is it possible to win a game and the performance be so? This performance isn't so bad. I'm not saying this performance.
Yeah.
But is it possible to win a game and the performance be so flat or underwhelming that actually it detracts from the confidence of the team? That because you know that you should have done a lot more than what you actually did. Even though you've come away with the win, you might go into a Man City game not feeling as confident.
No, they'll be confident. They'll be
No,
ready.
I
You
don't
think
think it does.
They'll be
yeah,
ready,
I don't think
mate.
it does,
They'll rise
especially
to
in
the
Champions
occasion.
League.
We'll rise to the occasion.
Yes.
I'll rate you, man. I'll do my thing. No, I know about it. The
No,
positivity you have, yeah.
It's not about
No, but
I rate you,
these
man.
men are talking like we're playing Real Madrid, you know. Oh, I'll take a 1-0.
How many times
Bro,
have we beat City in the last 5
I
years?
didn't say I'd take a 1-0.
You just did.
No, I
you said,
didn't.
oh,
I
I'll
don't
take
think I
the
did.
result. You said, oh, as long as we win, I'll take it. That's what you said.
We've gone and played Man City with a great team, sourcing, top of the table, whatever the case, in great circumstances, and not won that game. So to how you could feel confident going in?
Yeah,
with a
but
depleted
how is it
team,
that we like the game? Talk about the game
Because
it wasn't like we got popped or anything like that.
Yeah, I said the question. The original
Understand.
question was, are you happy if a game ends like this?
I
you
don't
said
feel
yes.
like this
I
prepares
said I
us.
asked the
For,
He
question.
said yes.
I don't feel like this prepares us for the game.
And I
we've got
agree with
coming up.
Nick.
The yellow card. Timber goes going
That is
aggressive.
a yellow card. Timber, you got that wrong.
Cami with a super chat says this team needs Cunha, Sesko, and a winger.
Yeah.
Facts.
They're spot
Yeah,
on.
forget one or the other. We need
Oh,
both.
that's not yellow.
That's not yellow.
I think it's right on the edge. That's unfortunate.
That's not yellow.
He's made contact with the
He
ball.
got the ball.
His
Did he
foot's
go
gone
over
over
it,
it. But his
though?
foot's gone over
But it
it.
hasn't touched him.
Yeah,
That's a
he's-
yellow.
It ain't touched him.
not
That's
yellow.
not foul.
That is a yellow.
I think that's close to a yellow. If not, it's unfortunate. But
Asher C, thanks. Asher C, thank you for your first super chat as well. Hopefully the gifts are come up on the screen. But yeah, 1-0. I mean, this is an interesting.
are you
question.
happy?
No, I'm not. I'm playing host.
No, you always do that.
I'm playing host. I'm asking the questions. I'm just letting you know. Let me
Sitting
let the
on the fence,
conversation
yeah.
start. No, 'cause I
No, but I'm with Nick, man. Seriously, you build as a team. You need your performances so that when you play somebody good, you've got that confidence to know that you're playing well. When you're scratching around, beating mediocre teams 1-0 at home, that is not a really good look, bro.
And I think the thing again, like you guys said, it depends on the nature of the 1-0, right? You look at Aston Villa. Is it 1-0 and we're absolutely dominating, but their keeper's put on a masterclass and their defenders cool, or is it 1-0 where for the last 20 minutes we just can't really break them down? They hit the crossbar. That's really damaging to the confidence. This is the team that were just 2-0 up against Aston Villa and drew the game.
And here what, right? Before the game, we all predicted 3s and 4s. And now we're saying,
And they
I'm
would've done the
happy
same.
with
Yeah, to be fair, let me not say the
What,
fence.
you're
If I'm
happy
honest,
with 1-0,
I wouldn't.
The
You're at
game's not
home.
done
You're at home.
yet.
Yeah.
It's
I w-
50
I
minutes.
wouldn't be
The
happy.
game's not done yet.
Mr. Happy Marshes over here was
Yes.
happy with
It's not
1-0.
done.
Because I'll be the one saying.
What is this, Lee Guna? Is he sent his spies in then? His secret spies?
No, but
Yeah,
come
well,
on.
come
You
on, man.
said before the game 4-0, and now you're saying you'll be happy with a 1-0.
Yes, because if you look at it, we don't concede at home, so that's why I said 4-0.
We don't concede at home.
I said we don't concede
conceded
at
two
home
on
in the Champions
Saturday.
League.
1-0
The only time-
Man City.
Hold on,
Asterix.
no, hold on.
1-0 Man City. Jack Grealish, but carry on. So.
Oh, Grealish scored. Okay.
First goal
1-0, man.
that year.
We haven't scored from open play
I know, it was disallowed.
in the Champions League. We haven't scored from open play, only from a corner and a penalty. We haven't conceded.
I don't think we can
It's not going to be 1-0
can
anyway.
see
I'm
that.
confident we will win this
I
game.
mean, we haven't conceded from open play.
But I do agree with Nick, man. You've got to build on your performances if you're trying to
No
get to the
silly
top.
foul,
Jinx it, man.
Sterling.
Jinx it, Laurie.
Listen, I'm not out there playing, you know.
If we feel like this should
sound
be
like Frank.
3-0,
know,
the
blame.
players themselves in the dressing room in their minds will feel like it should be 3-0. So a 1-0 will feel like a slight
They
disappointment.
won't care because, bro, they're playing every 3 days. They just want to get the game done, get the result done. That's what Arteta will say. Reduce your energy. Don't expend too much and wait for Wolves because we've got to play Wolves on the weekend.
Yeah, that
All to the face.
I
the
think they'll
player
look at
run
it
over
as
to the
well.
ref, telling him to get
I
on
think
with
they'll
it.
look at it as well and just be like, we might have scraped it, but the mistakes were from Kivior, who probably won't start the Prem games. Like Sterling was poor, who probably won't start.
You man, and then
Like,
what- and
it's
then-
the players that aren't in the best 11 that are like.
and then
looking
if we
poor,
get a
so-
notification come up on our phones from our app saying that Saliba's not back in time, whatever, then the confidence is completely shattered because we put all of our confidence into don't worry, Saliba's going to be back.
No, it's not.
Why are you
I don't rely on one.
manifesting?
I'm
Saliba
not
not being
manifesting,
fit?
having a conversation.
It's going to be fit, man.
All right, guys, say no more. We're going to win the league. I believe we're going to win the league.
Negative
We're
Nancy.
here, man.
You
We're
know
winning
what?
the league, bro.
Negative Nancy
You
over here.
single-handedly turned Nick into
Negative
the most...
Nancy. We got another one.
Right. No, but he's
My
right, though.
goodness me, bro. Bro, just have faith in the team. I'm not relying on
just said that
Saliba.
they
I have
I'm
faith
not-
in the team that we're going to score more goals.
Yeah,
but
I'm
the
just saying
question,
we're
the
gonna win.
question was
After
if
the
it
game,
was 1-0.
after the game, then we can have this
My
discussion.
brother,
It's 50 minutes,
I was
bro.
told by Cecil in production, respect the super chats. I was trying to answer the question.
Fair. Naz the end of the super chat in writing this time says, if we keep playing like this, we won't win this game and definitely won't win against City.
I don't know how...
That's not me. I didn't type that. You know.
Take it game by game. You're talking about City, you got to get past this lot, and then you got to get past Wolves.
But the
then
question
Girona,
was,
isn't it?
if the game ended, I'm not manifesting it to end
Yeah,
that way.
yeah,
is it?
that is
the
the
question
question.
was if it does.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think these lot are going to be going into the change rooms like, oh my God, we've only won 1-0. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen with Man City? Oh, we're so scared. Bro, just get the game done. Get the 3 points.
Get me back on it. Get us both back on it for Man City. man.
I will be the one to say though, if we win 1-0 and we play bad next game, we'll be like, I'll be saying, well, look after
but
that.
that's what
That's how I predict about Newcastle.
No, but-
You kind of see things, in my
Exactly.
opinion.
That's
But
That's
it
the
is-
point that me and Nick are making.
It is a
So
rotated team, though.
When
so-
you see flat performances, they don't happen in isolation. You know what I mean? You may get away with it one week, but then you come up against
Man,
a
are forgetting
better team,
our last four
and then you
results.
get punished. So that's what we're saying. We want to see.
Partey and
Look how early he's bringing on the subs.
good.
After
It's-
10
it's-
minutes.
it's-
What's wrong with that?
That's a good sign. Thank God
We
for that.
criticise him for not bringing subs on early enough.
True. Aye, thank you.
on,
I just before I react,
He's right.
No,
before I
but
react,
that is why he's bringing on because the
2-0
performance
City.
is flat.
Oh, okay.
2-0
okay,
City.
okay.
Did it?
Yeah.
Talk to these man. Nick.
Before I react,
Seriously.
I need to see. I'm hoping.
That's good though. That's good. He's doing that. I'll be real.
George-
Yeah, but
Jorginho-
why do you think he's doing that, Cecil?
Yeah.
He's doing that
Jorgi-
because we're not playing well.
Jorginho's not been terrible, but I'm hoping Partey's going into that midfield and not going right back.
No, but seriously,
Oh, well, because Timber's on.
Because
Kwame,
Tim was on a yellow and he's been hitting the foot. I'm hoping that it's not.
you just
could
made
well
my
do
point
that.
for me.
That's
you
my
said
concern.
He could well
he
do
doesn't
that.
normally bring on subs this early. Exactly, because we're not playing well. Okay, we're 1-0 up, but we're not playing well at the moment, so he's having to inject
No, he's
some
having
energy.
he's having to reserve and keep his players for the next game, bro.
He's also going to take off the 2 players that are on yellow cards.
Every 3 days you're playing a
So
game.
you're saying he's making it because of tiredness, are you?
100%, man.
It's
Listen
partly
to-
because of yellow cards. I bet you it's the 2 that's on yellows that's coming off.
Timber and Sterling.
That's fine. But I'd
absolutely
rather
opinion.
preserve Timber anyways, regardless if he's on the yellow. I'd rather preserve him. Because if you take Timber out or he gets injured, that's it. We go
Why are
back
you
to...
manifesting Timber getting injured?
No, I'm not manifesting it. I'm just saying. It's facts.
negative,
That's
yeah.
what's happened.
It's been a fun one.
They'd have probably said before the game, Timber like
2-0
ACL
up.
injury at like 60 minutes is
Oh.
your...
Come on, man.
Hi, caramba, people. Where are we at? Shelley says with a super chat, I have a feeling Timber might get injured. Oh, blimey.
Oh, look.
Manifesting.
Shelley, chill out.
Stop me, I'm not typing in these comments, bro.
Here we go.
Chill.
Isn't
He should be coming off. Obviously, the benches. I don't want to see Partey right back though.
It's going to happen.
That's what it's going to be.
It's simply going to happen.
That's what it's going to be. Bro, if you see in the first half the way these men weren't pressing Gabriel, but they were pressing Jorginho every time he starts the ball, they know who the weak links are.
Who scores the next goal?
Declan
Arsenal,
Rice again.
hopefully.
Declan Rice.
Havertz.
You say Havertz. You say Declan Rice.
I said Arsenal. just Arsenal.
Let's hope.
Josh Kroenke.
What, next goal scorer?
Who scores the next goal?
Why are you asking me? You know who I'm going to say.
You're going to say Havertz. Who scores the next goal?
Let me answer properly. Ethan Wanyeri. That's who scores the next goal. It's coming on.
People, let me know in the chat.
Wanyeri for Sterling.
Let me know in the chat who scores the next goal. I'll be intrigued.
Absolutely.
Will it be an
It's
Arsenal
Timber.
player?
I knew it. 2-1 PSG.
Preserve
Man
him.
City PSG.
Preserve him.
I didn't realise. Right. Was that the Pack de France?
Yeah.
Good
Dembele.
stadium. Man's been there.
Pulling one
Outside the gang. Which style watch long do you prefer? Is finished the chat. Thank you for everyone that's voted. 2,600 of you. And the answer ends with tonight's crowd on the sofa.
Oh, my people.
As in, yeah, this
Was
setup.
there a bracket?
No,
No
Nick, no Laurie.
I'm going to take that as a personal win. You know.
No negative.
Shout out to us, man.
No, big up. I like the. Yeah, I do like the energy of.
Do you agree with those subs?
It makes sense. He's done the right thing because of the yellow. He's done the right thing because of the yellow cards. He is trying to preserve the players.
I agree
of
with bringing Partey on.
I just don't want to see him at right back.
I agree with bringing Partey onto the pitch, just not at right back.
Yeah, same.
But I'm glad to see Wanyeri getting minutes.
Wanyeri will be a good shout for the way they play and dive into challenges. There's a good chance Wanyeri can get himself a goal.
But there's
I
also
haven't
a
been
good
happy
chance that
with the performance for a
Wanyeri
while.
can get himself injured the way they're
I
sliding.
didn't want to say all that. I didn't want to say all that.
Personally, I don't
the word
see
of the
how,
day.
as an Arsenal fan, you could be happy with what you're seeing.
It's
so far.
not. I'm not.
Because
we're
we're
not
winning. That's
ecstatic,
why I'm
mate.
happy.
We're not ecstatic. What more do you want, Laurie?
It's a watch party, man.
Yeah.
It's a watch
party.
party.
Not without production
on,
providing some
positivity.
pizza. Where's the pizza at? No, big up. I'm saying, boxing, do we have pizza?
Oh,
bro?
what, you man have free pizza?
Big up production though. They're doing
When?
well. They've in the chat as well. It says now there's a poll out. How do you feel about the game? Just get the 3 points or go for more
Static.
goals?
Yeah,
Not
good
no
poll.
go on,
Good
as we
poll.
say.
Yeah,
That's
good
Well,
poll.
let's find out.
Let's see what the
Let's
people
see
say.
what the people say.
What the people
you know
say.
what they
Party
say
galloping. Here we go.
in Jamaica, yeah? Not
One
no
start
go
that
on.
matters.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
Ethan. Welcome back.
If he can just get up to the speed of the game and see that they're diving in on challenges and play smart, he'll get himself a goal because he will rope people into diving into Ethan Wanyeri, and he's a lot more mobile to skip past challenges.
That Man City game seen 3 goals in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's the
That
kind
is
of game
crazy.
Laurie wants to see.
Ooh, look at the graphic on
Of
the
course I want to
screen
see that.
now.
Don't you want to see that?
Yeah, just keep cutting me off.
What, don't you want to see that, Carmen?
Aye, that's
What a
good
close
graphic.
That's
game.
the way
man.
you-
3-0.
You've
What
got it.
I want to
say
see. Yeah, I want to see 3-0, but
So why did you say that? Laurie wants to see it. Of course I want to see that 3-0.
You see that Benitez one where he like swipes it across the screen. The graphic.
Oh, that was cold. Hey, clip that for me. I need that.
Good
Go on,
ball,
Havertz.
knock it down.
I
Unlucky.
see the idea. I see the idea.
It's not about.
He's taking a piss out.
I told you.
That was cold.
What did I say in the first half?
Get me on the big. Do you know what I mean?
Say in the first
Go
half.
on. What you said? What you said?
Not about that life, bro.
Oh, what's that? Talk about Havertz.
Yeah, it's not.
7 corners.
Yeah.
For Arsenal, we haven't
You
scored
knew
one.
that when he got that ball there, that defender was going to take
When you said who's the next goal scorer, no one said Gabriel. To be fair,
Yeah,
there's
no
always
one's-
that chance. There's always that chance.
Everyone said Arsenal players. Everyone said
Havertz could
Yeah,
get
no,
ahead.
I
I
said
said.
Gabriel.
I said
Havertz,
Declan
who's
Rice.
got
I said Havertz.
it's not going to be
Yeah,
Havertz from
he
the
could
corner.
get ahead.
Come on, Havertz.
It's not Havertz. It's Gabriel.
Come on, Havertz.
Go on, Gabby. Go on, Gabby.
cross.
Go on,
That's
Gabby.
a-
Gabby! Oh, he's
Still
a madman.
alive?
He's gonna
Still
put his
alive?
head in a punching.
Well done, Partey.
Good. Zinni.
Go back.
Is Partey playing right? Yeah,
He's
he
gone
is.
right back, yeah, but he's
Well,
just
he's
pushed up. He was back post for
From the corner.
Nice.
Zinchenko's played all right today.
Tevin says context, injuries, game every 3 days,
Thank you.
just win.
Thank you. Who's that? Who's that?
Tevin.
Thank you.
Tevin. Thank you.
All I'm saying
Common
is, when
sense,
man
my
asked our
friend.
predictions at the beginning
Common
of the game, man
sense.
weren't saying just win. Man were telling me 4-0.
You asked me about the predictions. We've had clean sheets, 7 clean sheets
The
at
man
home.
predicted 4
We don't
So you
concede.
predicted.
We don't
So you
concede.
That's what
predicted
I'm
the team was
saying.
going to play better than this. So you
The
predicted
man
the team was going
predicted
to play better than
4-0.
this.
So what?
We're winning 1-0. He's
There's certain games
Come on.
where you can get 3-0 and it doesn't mean you play good though.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying. D. We're not playing good.
8th corner.
That's what we said,
What
you
is the
know.
most
Coming up.
important thing? To progress in this competition, or you want to get a 3-0 and we end up sitting outside 8th place in the Champions League?
No, but if we get the 3-0, we will progress.
No, but I'm just saying, like, just get the job done, mate.
I think he's taking too many hits in the head.
Nah, I ain't taking no
Marsh.
hits. Nah, man.
They've got to check the
Yeah,
ball.
come back to
saying
Hackney.
CT?
Yeah, come play in Hackney, Marshy. Come.
I've played that. That's small thing.
Come and play, man.
Hackney Marshes, man.
Havertz.
We've got
What are they doing
Jorginho in there for the call. What's he doing? It's Jorginho should be at the edge of the box.
Cross into the box here.
Good corner.
Crosses Ape corner.
Gabby.
That's a good ball.
He's headed it back.
Now we got dropped.
They're clearing it.
And the
The
second
poll
ball.
currently is though, just get 3 points is 46%. Go for more goals is 54.
They're
though.
young.
No,
They're
but
young.
that's a silly question to us. Of course, we're going to want 3 points. All me and Nick are saying.
No, you'll
the
win. Your
performance is not
side.
good
Yeah,
enough.
your side's winning. Go for
No,
more
no, but
goals.
what I'm saying is I don't think that question is framed in the right way. We're not saying we don't want the 3 points. We're saying that the performance, especially when you consider, listen, we got City in a week, just over a week, you know.
City.
You were talking about context. Another context is we've got the goal in
Just over
2
a
minutes.
week.
2 minutes in, we were going, oh, we're slapping this team. We're slapping this team. It's now been 60 minutes.
And now you're saying
second goal. We
you'll
couldn't
take a
actually
1-0 scrape.
build on that, just within the game.
Jack,
you
where
can't
you at
build
on
on
this?
I'm happy to just check out with a 1-0. Point to points.
Well,
Okay, fair enough.
your benchmark is a bit
Talking,
low,
you-
my friend.
this is the problem with some of the fan bases. They get caught up. They're like, oh, we got City in the 2 weeks. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're not
Think
saying we
game
don't
by
want more
game.
goals.
Take it game by game. Just wait. Don't think about the 2 weeks in City and who's going to be
But I'm
playing.
also assessing the last 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? We scraped a 2-1.
Game by
We've lost-
game.
we've
That's
lost
in the
on
past
penalties.
now.
I'm
This
just-
is the
but that-
present.
It's all part of the
Focus
context.
on the present right now.
Rice with the ninth corner coming into the box. It could be 10th actually now. About to take it. This is normally the side where we do score most goals from actually. Am I jinxed it or have I got a bang
That
on?
is not a
No?
great cross,
That's
though.
a good save. Did he get clattered? He's back
I
up.
think he did.
Zinni, don't foul. Just don't foul.
I like that from Zinchenko. That's better than I expected. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Yes,
challenge.
Kyrgios.
Let's play.
That's not Kivior. That's Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Just don't want to credit that guy for anything.
I saw a clean tackle and immediately, big man thing, I knew it wasn't Kivior. I saw that, I was like, it's definitely not him.
This game.
Listen, as long as we scrape a 1-0 win.
Who
Why-
said
why
scrape?
you-
Who said
you know-
scrape? You're the one of all the
long as we
vocabulary.
get-
You're the one who
listen,
make up that.
as
that
long as
word.
we
You didn't say
scrape a
scrape.
1-0 win.
baby.
Yeah, that's the game Laurie wants. A 2-2. He wants
What's that?
exciting,
Conor,
exhilarating.
2-2.
What,
Man
City's game?
City, PSG.
Yeah.
Oh, Bradley Barcola, bro.
What a player.
Another player that could be
I
nice.
thought with Kvaratskhelia coming in, I thought he might be.
He will be.
Available,
He'll probably go
available.
like Valencia or something. Man, be like, how would he go Valencia over Arsenal? Because we're just not moving. We're just not moving. Like it's
Yeah, I
just
see
constant.
Bear Man putting in bids, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
yo, what is happening?
Even what
with
was
us?
it? Not the
much-
Forest.
Not
Forest.
for Cunha today.
Yeah.
And bid for Vissa like yesterday.
And
Yeah.
what about the one? Was
Wesley
it West
Everton?
Ham for Duran?
For Duran, 57 minutes. I saw another one. I saw another one as well. Obviously, I saw the Carl Walker news.
good
I know
ball.
he's coming out of the Premier League. I saw that for AC Milan.
Milan, yeah.
I'm seeing just bare things. I'm like, yo, can we enter the party? Anywhere.
It's coming. It's coming.
Anywhere. And I had some.
Does that look like a man that's happy?
Laurie, what do you want?
Ref.
What's
More
wrong?
goals.
Looked like that
What's
was a foul,
wrong?
to be fair.
You might not have the quality to get
Would
more
have been a
goals. That's
soft
the maddest
penalty,
thing.
though.
That's
I think
what I want.
that's the
Oh,
last
yeah.
I want to wake up to like an Ornstein and
that sounds-
Fabrizio. Like I want to hear we go. Like it's
Yeah.
I don't want Arsenal are monitoring. They're looking at. He's
I
a
think it's coming.
premium
though.
target.
Bobby was with Ornstein
Today.
yesterday.
Yeah.
He told me he don't know.
Oh.
So I'm having that. You want Fabrizio to his side. He told me, yo. And if you watch the video on Sky, it come out today.
Lovely. Look
He's-
at Wanyeri straight away.
David Ornstein saying nothing new. There's literally, we know everything he said. We could have sat there and said the same thing.
Maybe they're keeping it on the wraps. Maybe.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. But it'd be nice to just.
It might be that whole Ozil moment, last day of the transfer window. You announce it. Sesko,
A left
signs.
back on loan.
That's a
Go!
good
Said it would be great header.
Who said it was going to be Havertz?
I said it was Havertz.
I said it too.
No, you didn't.
Didn't I say Havertz got a header?
Yeah, come on, man.
Let's go.
Oh, you don't
that's
fancy
not
it.
That's what I wanted.
Not in the
Why am I
bar.
in trouble?
Alright,
That's
cool,
what I
cool.
want.
Not
That's
in the
what I
bar.
wanted.
That's what we wanted.
He don't want it. No. There you go.
That's what we wanted.
Havertz, thank you very much,
Come on.
son.
What? Like, I don't get it.
What did you say 5 minutes ago about him?
We said
You
this
know
is
what? You
this
see,
is what we
look,
want.
as soon as the ball drop, he don't want it. You see, he don't want it.
No,
Look
he
at
didn't
look
say
at the
he's not
movement.
about that life.
Look at the movement.
That's
He's
a
not
great
about that
ball
life.
from
Look at the
Martinelli. Really
movement.
good ball.
Great
Header.
ball from Martinelli.
Bang.
That's a really good ball.
Thank you. Great ball from Martinelli. Well done, Jack.
Needs to do that.
Are we allowed to celebrate that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, of course we are, bro. Come on.
There we go.
So would you guys be happy if it ended 2-0?
No, but you know what?
honestly, that one cross and goal.
No, but you
for
know
me,
what?
lifts
That is a
lifts
good
the overall
question.
performance.
And the answer to that is no, I wouldn't.
You're not happy.
I
with
want
that?
more.
You want more, yeah?
Yes.
But for me, before that goal, no banter, before that cross and that goal, we all said at half time we'd rate it a 6 out of 10.
You said
I think that
4-0
lifts
before
it
the
closer
game.
to a set,
2-0
that
now.
lifts it closer to an 8 out of 10.
Two more coming, mate.
He's coming.
That's what me and Nick was saying. Like, you said 4-0 before the game, and then you're saying you're happy
Your
with
half-time
1-0.
team talk
The
would have been
game
to tell them just
No, it's just be patient. Don't expend your energy.
No, but you didn't say that before. You said
I didn't say
You
it.
said 4-0.
You did. You said I'll be happy with a 1-0.
Production, go back and see
Who put the
footage,
cross into the box?
Martinelli.
Good ball. Very
another
good ball.
Champions League GA for Martinelli.
This is what me and Nick were asking for. More goals.
He said he had.
I've
He
got
said
a
mine.
Well done,
even
Ethan.
when Yeri's cooking,
Go on.
that's a pull back. He couldn't.
Oh,
that's
lucky,
like
lucky,
one of them
lucky.
is too soft for a penalty, but he was definitely getting his shirt pulled back there.
DJ Graham says, I'll take it back, keep Havertz on.
He's been a lot better today.
Fodder on
Yeah,
football
he
says
has.
Jack called it.
He's had an all-round
Waka
game.
waka, mate.
It's a great turn for them.
Oh,
Wanyeri. That was
Jab
naughty.
says talking out both sides of his mouth. What expression is that? What does that mean? That's an expression, isn't it?
Yeah.
Means
Talking
that
out
you're
both
saying two things.
You're saying
at the
two
same
opposing
time.
things.
Well, who's he talking about?
why you on beef? I don't know.
Glory to that person.
I don't know. I don't know.
got
Jabs.
IP tracking
Who you jabbing at? Because Laurie seems rattled. It might be you.
I'm
might
not rattled.
I mean,
Wanyeri's
you
been
feel
subbed
like
on
it's you
and
or not?
immediately,
No,
but it's
no,
not
I'm
immediately,
just
but
asking.
got a yellow card.
No, but I don't know what is wrong with saying that we should be beating a team like this 3-4-0.
We are beating them. Just wait.
No, but you said
Tranquilo.
that you'd be happy with 1-0.
Tranquilo. Come on.
Well, no, but listen, bro, you
68 minutes.
can't be
68
wise
minutes.
after the event, innit?
here we go.
Good header from
The
Martinelli.
man said he would be happy with 1-0, and me and Nick said, no, we're not.
The African sci-fi scholar says, you're one of my favourite panellists, Laurie, but you have been quite the contrarian today.
Well done, Martinelli.
You must be whining people. I don't know how.
I'm not, no, but Cecil, believe you me, I'm not one. I said 3-0. This man said 4-0.
It's one goal extra from you,
And
mate.
then, when we were 1-0 up and not producing anything, he said, I'll be happy to take a 1-0. That's when me and Nick got on his case. And we said, no,
fine. You can get on my case,
you
that's
shouldn't
fine.
take a 1-0 against a team
That's
like this
fine.
at home. That's all we said. We wasn't,
1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5, 6. It doesn't matter.
you and
I'll
Frank,
take
by
it.
the way.
I'll take a
Frank
win.
said it as well.
100%.
That's fine. That's
No, but
fine.
at least
stand
Frank's
by it.
admitting it.
What do you mean?
Be happy to take. It's not like we're not exuberant. We're not
Exactly.
knee sliding out the studio, but like.
Get the
What do you look at me for? Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Get the job
That's
done.
why I had you on smash for that knee slide. That's a trademark of yours, man. I know you do it all the time.
Bring the camera here because I need to address this. It
all-
wasn't even a knee slide. I just dropped to my knees. I'm just heavy. I'm just
I
heavy.
don't know if that makes it any better.
I just dropped to my knees.
It's even bare tweets that bro thinks he scored in that.
Bro, I saw that go around Twitter so much. Was that just an our goal? Was it not? No,
Just allow
like, I'll be
goal.
real, yeah? I know you do it often, yeah, but that was...
What goal was that for again?
Look,
the last
literally,
minute.
I
The
went
Moreno one,
I
yeah.
went like that, and then I went like that. It wasn't even a knee slide.
Oh, it's good. That's a good
Just
touch
fell
from
over.
Zinchenko. That's really good from Zinchenko. Can you find the pass? Zinchenko did back himself.
No, Frank, I rate that. That's funny.
By the way, fun fact, that was the 500th goal under Mikel Arteta.
Ooh, how about this one, yeah?
Info station.
Info station, back in business, baby. I see King Kai in the chat. Turkish going to write Havertz an apology, says Chris. I don't know if he
What
will be.
for? Oh, man.
I don't know if he will be.
What, we can... No, that's why I respect Turkish, man, because he would have just
He would have cut it.
treated that with total contempt that it deserves. Apology
Treated
for
what?
what? Scoring against Dinamo Zagreb at home.
No, but a goal's a goal.
100%.
Goals a goal.
No, but a goal's
why,
a goal.
no, but why should Turkish apologise?
And
I'm not saying Turkish should
maybe
apologise,
not an apology, but obviously, man, celebrate the goal when a goal's a goal.
Yeah, celebrate the goal, fine. It's a good goal.
They've had no shots on target. That is crazy.
Havertz can score and we can still need a striker. Like they're not like mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Like look at, do you know what? Turkey said it really well about Nunes the other day. He was like, they bought him for like 80 mil, realised he weren't it to be the main man and went, like was it Gakpo like 6 months later, then Chiesa, like they just add on top. Like, okay, well, it's still got to earn your place.
Yeah.
Whereas Arteta seems to stubbornness of like, I'm going to make it work. He's
No,
the
but
guy.
I don't think that's all Arteta though. Arteta's coming out in press conferences right now and vocally saying we need players and we're still not getting players in. So it's not completely down to him. And obviously as a manager, you need to say what a manager says in the press conference is tongue in cheek because you can't really say Havertz is crap. Like he can't say that. He has to. He has to look after him.
Alright, so reply to this super chat from Shelley. With Havertz scoring, be assured we are not getting a striker.
We will. Have faith. Good one.
You don't know that.
Hold on.
Just
Is he
saying
still
we
playing
will.
on? Go on then. Get
I mean, might
up.
be
Who's
injured.
on the floor? Get up.
Havertz.
Oh my gosh.
Man ran into him though.
I mean, he
If
might
Ethan,
actually
my
be
brother,
hurt, to be fair.
Like, I love you, yeah, but if man's on the ground, try and avoid the guy that's lying on the ground with the ball.
That's what I was saying. If people, because most of the fan base, they don't actually listen to Arteta. They just look at the clip bites that is on Twitter or whatever. They don't listen to his press conferences. He communicates and he tells you, he's like, look, I have to work with the current players that I have. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, it's out of my control. He's telling you, I've done the best. I've given them the
Why
list.
is it out of his control?
And he's
Because he ain't got the money.
It's not
It's not
his money. But also,
Oh,
he
I
said
don't know.
before.
He
He said
said
before
he
as well
was on
when Havertz was on a good run of form, and they said, "How do you get Havertz on a good run of form?" He said, "The secret of Havertz is showing him love." So he's already told us that he will continue,
100%.
even if he thinks in his head this guy's trash, he will continue to love and support him publicly.
But
'cause
that's what you have to
that's
do
what
as
he's
a
gonna do.
manager.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah,
get
so
the
that's
best
what
out of your
a
players.
manager
He has no option. He has
If
no
you
other
do-
striker,
if
so
you
he has
do-
to make him play
Different
good
managers,
somehow.
different managers are different. Like the way Mourinho is going to motivate a Drogba is going to be different. But for this type of profile of player, you have to support him in order to get the best out of him.
But look at Ruben Amorim, how he's treating the Man United, what he's saying, and how that could be spun, and how are the players feeling then?
He ain't going to be the next.
Well, he
team anyway.
smashed up the whole change room.
Well, apparently so. Apparently so.
Apparently, man was
No,
crying.
you're referring to what you said they're the worst United team in
Yeah.
history.
How is the team going to feel? Even
That's a
though,
ridiculous statement to say.
even though it
The
could be
facts say
true,
it,
It's
how
not,
are they going to
it's
feel?
not. It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
The facts say
But is that
You
going to
don't-
get the
as
players
a
on his
manager
side?
of the team, you shouldn't say that
Right.
publicly. I agree with that aspect of it. Yeah.
I'm sure he said his stats. Right,
Tierney coming on though. That's
Tierney
good.
and Trossard, just
Well
a
done.
super chat.
No, but even if they are, you shouldn't say that, bro. You don't
Not
throw your
publicly.
team under the
Not
bus.
publicly.
They're calling you a pick me,
A what?
Laurie. A pick
What's
me.
that? Pick
So
me.
Laurie's making a stream all about him, says James Smith.
All right, listen.
That's the new term, they call him a pick me.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Kenny on the back. That's what they're saying.
Hey, well done, Havertz.
No way.
Well done,
Next
mate.
goal scorer.
Yeah. Trossard.
Wait, say that again?
Next goal scorer. Wait.
What's the next goal? Is there going to be another goal?
Yeah, they will.
I hope so.
Trossard as well? Is there going to be another goal?
I'm sticking with Wanyeri.
I was going to say when you're.
There should be another goal, yeah.
We know they should.
Does it make a good performance if we score 3?
Yeah, I'll take 3. I predicted 3
No,
before the game.
we'll take it, but does it make a good performance?
Anything less than 3, I'm not. They're not a very good.
That
Listen,
one Martinelli cross and that header for me lifted the performance of the. That's what a game is. We scored one in 2 minutes.
Yep.
We hadn't scored again until 65 minutes, and then when we scored that second goal, the performance goes up.
Just
I
out
just
of
say-
interest though, it's 2-0 now. Are either of you happy with this now at this point?
No.
Nick's happy.
No.
now.
Really?
Nick's easily swayed.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, Nick's swayed now
yes or
all of
no,
a
are
sudden.
you
Come sit on our sofa.
Yeah, come.
The performance.
He is, bro. Look at how he was talking before.
This is good. Oh,
That's good.
That's a
Ethan, gonna get.
he's not going to make it.
Oh,
Made it.
oh,
Go on, Ethan.
oh.
Since that goal, the entire performance
Look
is
at the
better.
turn. Look at the turn.
Ethan's cold, you
Yeah,
know.
But
bro.
if it ends like this, are you happy?
If the nature of the way that we're playing football currently would make me happy, not just the result. Before, when it was 1-0, we weren't actually creating much at the time that I
I don't
wasn't
know why
happy.
those guys can't see what we're seeing, bro. Seriously.
Because we're winning.
I don't think I've said anything mad. The football
I said don't
football that we were playing, what, we weren't creating anything. At the time, we weren't playing well.
Hey,
Nick,
keep on
Nick
coming,
made a
people.
good point. He said,
on
don't be
coming.
blinded by a 1-0 win. You said that, didn't you? And I absolutely agree with
The
that.
gift
it's not a
super chats
1-0
are
win
so
anymore.
good.
No, but before you were saying you
Is
take
it one of you?
1-0.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That is poor from Rice. But do you know what I love about? Do you know what I love about Declan Rice? Even though that's poor, he obviously you can see his frustration. He knows it's poor.
Just gets
you,
on with it.
you ain't got to tell him. He knows, and he'll bury the next one.
That's
That's bad.
That's
I know
a
what I'm
defensive.
telling, but
He thought he was
let me
playing
tell
centre
you.
back. He
That's
heard
bad.
you calling for him to play centre
That
back.
was a clearance.
Yeah,
He was doing the centre back
That's a
routine.
defensive
That's a
header,
clearance.
He shouted away as he went up for that.
Oh my days.
He knows. He knows.
So if you ask Arteta about that in the press conference, he'd be like, "Nah, Rice has got to do better." He wouldn't talk about Havertz like that. Do you know what I mean? He would just be like,
No,
"No."
he'd just be like, look, it's a mistake. He can do
Right,
better.
yeah, Rice knows
but he's not
what to do
gonna.
better.
I was saying I think Rice could take more criticism than Havertz. Rice doesn't seem as sensitive.
But Havertz would have brushed off of that like he scored. He just walked off like calm. Like, at least Tekma shows that he's missed and he's annoyed. Like Havertz would be like,
Got a nonchalant gimmick.
yeah, but like,
Yeah.
next one.
Each player is different, but then Rice is the type of player that even though something might go wrong, he still demands the ball. He still wants
Yeah.
it.
Go on, Gabby.
That's why we love him.
Well done, Gabby.
Gabby, come on, man. Don't just run over, man.
Black Hole with a super chat says, imagine the scenes. Arteta in the post-match press conference says, we should keep the same ball in the Premier League. Just kidding, Gaffer. Good one like that. Jordan Evans with a super chat says,
This is brilliant.
we're in the back. Okay, Jordan Evans with a super chat says, watching this and saying the performance don't matter is ambitionless. So many fans happy with the minimum, minimum
That
while
man
Man
in my
City Liverpool
comments in
collects
the
major
interview.
trophies.
Shut up.
You hear that?
Ambitiousness.
Yeah, I did hear that.
You don't
That makes a
deserve to
good
be an
point.
Arsenal
Watching this saying
fan.
the performance don't matter
No,
is
but
ambition.
I don't know how anybody realistically can say that. Seriously,
What's
you
that?
could say that you're happy with a one.
Out of all the games,
Bro.
this is the game everyone's like, oh yeah, this isn't good. Out of all the games that we've seen in the last couple of weeks.
Can I make a point now? Seriously, about you interrupting me.
No,
Can I?
oh, Laurie. Oh, okay.
I can't about half an
We have to
hour.
bring out the GIF again.
If
I just switched over to East End.
this team, right, that we're playing tonight,
Yes, yes.
how, seriously, how good or not good, or what do you think of them? Seriously, you've been watching this game now for nigh on 80 minutes. What do you think of them as a team?
That's
If
a-
they-
that's
if
a-
this
that's
team-
penalties.
In the Champions League.
If this team, I don't even think that they're Premier League standard.
Okay.
I think they're Championship to me. This team,
Right.
So
I mean, they're Champions League standard, technically.
Yeah.
in
They
their league,
qualified for the Champions League.
if they were to
they've
play
won
in this
2 games,
country,
they've drawn
Would they have
2.
gone through
Come on.
qualifiers?
You're going on. I think you're throwing a
Yeah,
little
they're
bit of
automatic
disrespect
qualifiers.
towards.
You're telling me
My Croatian
Watford go and
brothers.
beat Monaco?
Let me go see
on, man.
this.
listen, Man City put 9 past, not
Bayern.
Bayern put 9 past this lot. And you're
Southampton
asking me
lose
to be
9-0
happy
in-
with a 1-0 win.
Under a previous
It's
management.
2-0, Laurie.
No, but before
Get
you were saying
over
you'd be
it,
happy
man.
with
Come
1.
on, get over it, man. It's done. It's 2-0.
Now the man's trying
Be
to change
happy.
up what he
No,
said.
because you're still carrying on from the
No,
past.
but that was
man.
what me and Nick had
The
issue with. When
present-
you were saying.
the present moment.
No, but you're changing the game.
No, you're
bro.
going
You
back in
are.
the past, bro. Come on.
No, but I'm just.
I love how much you live in the present. I'm not even mad. I'm not even taking the piss. Like, I mean,
Whoa!
that's not foul.
Let me check.
Me and
so-
Nick were coming at you and Jack because you
Nick
were
ain't
saying
with
you'd
you
be
now,
happy with a
though.
1-0.
Nick is on our side now. Nick has already swayed over our side.
Has he?
No, but all I said is since the goal,
Oh, he's
we
happy
have
now,
played
innit?
better.
He's joined the dark
We
side.
played football better. When we were winning
Yeah,
1-0,
that's all
the
we
actual
said.
football I was watching.
Was
Laurie wants
Turgid.
Eddie back.
Is that?
Right. So
I feel more. Sorry to cut you. I feel more confident now that we're going to score a third than I did when we were 1-0. That I was confident that we were going to score a second.
there actually is a poll on the chat saying who do you agree with, Laurie and Nick or Kwame and Frank?
Oh,
And
nice poll. Well done.
Frank and Kwame are winning by 53% and Laurie and Nick on 46.
Go on, do a new slide.
Hey, my people.
Do a knee
I
slide.
love
Go on,
you.
do a knee slide. Go on, do a knee slide.
That's getting clipped. And they're going to say, look at the fans celebrating against.
Are you really?
That one of James.
So I saw a
Yeah,
compilation.
yeah.
I saw a compilation of something like Arsenal
Well done,
celebrations from
Tierney.
the
Tierney.
watch-alongs,
Yeah.
and it was me jumping on. What's his
James.
name? No, it was me jumping on.
Good ball to the back post.
What's his name? Stricto.
Stricto.
And it, like they covered the game. It was, I think we beat Liverpool, and they put it as like 1-1 Fulham. People twist things in a mad way.
Don't worry, that
We'd
was.
just beaten Liverpool for context, and they put the Fulham result over it when we drew the game.
That one's getting
The clip when Liverpool went 1-0 down and man was celebrating.
Oh, that was-
I was watching it in real time. It's just like, it was on my phone. I was like, I hate you, man. I hate these, man. Why do they do this to us?
Dinamo Zagreb, sorry, 26th right now in the Champions League.
Lovely little gift
stage.
there.
Man City on 24th, sorry, and PSG
Corner
at
comes in.
25th. Obviously,
Goal.
drawing.
Oh, Gabriel again. So close.
Who's there? Go on, let it go.
Go on.
Ball in. Ball
Bang.
in.
Oh, he
I thought
shot.
I was going.
I respect it.
He's always going to
So,
shoot.
so then you're dirty with that gift.
Always going to shoot.
Good.
Yeah.
Did it come up?
No, it's not
You know the one Ryan always puts in Ryan's favourite video, this chicken box. Or
3-2 PSG.
Oh,
Come on.
That's a
Not
kind
that,
of game.
listen, let me just.
That's a game
let
you
me
want,
chill
innit?
out.
You want like a 3-2, just end-to-end stuff. Goals galore. That's what
That's
Laurie
what he
wants.
wants, innit?
Yeah.
Should we change over? No, I'm joking.
No, he's happy with a 1-0.
5-0 Madrid. Jesus.
Wait, is that coming up? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, let me
Where are we in the table, please?
We're-
Production, where are we in the table?
We are, I've got it here. We are currently sitting in third.
Thank you
Still.
very much. I'll take
That's
that.
all that matters.
That's all that
Fixtures.
matters,
They're
mate.
actually 5-0 up. Where am I seeing that?
Salzburg at the bottom.
5 at the bottom. Oh,
Frank and that be
wow.
vexed if we were 5-0 out. But oh, what we lot doing, man? Goals.
Hey, I like that. It's late.
No, but the amazing thing is, right, This man predicted that we would win 4-0, but yet still he's happy with 1-0.
3-0. He's still. Are you
All
alright?
right, all right.
Are you alright?
Laurie's
What's
relentless.
wrong? You're arguing double sense.
Let's move on.
What is he's happy with a win?
No,
That's
but
what he's
I'm
trying to
just
say.
pointing out your hypocrisy.
Have we played that bad, Laurie?
Someone says,
Come on, man.
Kwame,
Gucci
just
Buck-
give him what he wants.
Gucci Buckout with super chat says, I get you, Laurie, but we're never scoring 5+ goals.
No, but I didn't say you would.
Oh,
I
yeah,
predicted
never
3-0 though. So that's
Okay.
why I said 3-0.
I hear you.
He's crying about me saying 4.
African sci-fi scholar is a
Have
fan
we
of
got
you.
40 minutes of chat?
He
out
says,
of this? Well,
Oh, well done, Trossard.
if the starting back 4
I know
with
it
two
works.
centre
That's an
backs.
unnecessary risk, in my opinion.
would have started against Villa, would we have won? If this starting back 4 with 2 centre backs would have started against Villa, would we have won?
Obviously, you never know, innit? You never know. But in my opinion, probably not.
I don't think it's. to
Kivior
do-
running at Watkins, or Watkins
Yeah,
running
that's what I'm
at
saying.
Kivior.
I don't. Kivior for a centre back gets pinned too easily, way too easily.
You saw the Fulham game, they put a through ball like right down the side of him, and
Yeah.
Jimenez.
And he got on the wrong side. of him.
Anybody who's got a little bit of physicality about them as a number 9, I think Kivior's going to struggle with them.
Who gave me the stat for 500? Was it 500?
That'd be me.
500.
Who else? 500 goals under Arteta.
Trossard's.
100th appearance.
I ain't a Frank! I like that! He knows. I've got some stats running through and he's there. 100th appearance for Trossard as well. Come on, you get it all here. Avery says, Laurie, I swear I will shut the stream down and let it go.
Hey, my people.
They're on you, they're on you, they're on you. All right, cool. Let me...
People are speaking. They've spoken. They've spoken.
What's the poll saying, by the way?
Yeah, what's the poll? Is there any
It's
more?
55 to Kwame and Frank.
Shock.
And Shock 45.
What do you man think you won?
How did you phrase that poll?
Why is it
Seriously.
Kwame and Frank, by the way? What did I do?
Yeah, I know. It should be Jack as well. Isn't it?
Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm just trying to get the table up.
Production
I
forgot my
want to
name.
see...
Yeah. just put
I
Frank.
really-
Put the table up for the Champions
Yeah,
League.
yeah,
I think Frank's got it.
I just want to see where Man City's sitting now.
Manchester City are
That should be
currently
25th.
sat
No, it's
in
not updated.
25th, yeah, 25th,
it?
still,
Okay.
as it stands.
You want to be where Man City are? 3-2 down?
No,
Away
of course
from
not.
home?
Of course
It's
not.
20, but 25th doesn't means they're out of Europe if they finish there, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it, done. Finished
Who
complete.
have they got last game? Do you know?
You got you got to
take a
finish
look.
in the first
Oh,
one.
actually, that's a good point.
Because everyone plays at the same
Still-
time
still
next
another
week. Same
game.
day,
Yeah,
same
They
time.
got one
It's
more.
chaos.
It's going to be crazy next week.
They play.
How
How much time left in that game?
Man's
They'll
gonna
have
be
a
in
black-
Girona.
Same time
Same
as
as
ours,
here.
Same as ours.
7 minutes.
Well done,
to go.
Partey. Partey's done well.
Decent.
He's done well today against our right back since he
Done
came
it.
He's
back.
overlapped as well. Partey overlapping at right back. Hello.
God. Go on.
Hello. What am I seeing?
Trossard running. Look at this.
Who's their game against? That's a great
I'm
question.
just trying to load it up.
Club Brugge.
Production, you got to fix the Wi-Fi here.
Club Brugge.
Drive.
They were smack Bruges.
That's a great pass from Tierney.
What a touch as well.
Oh my God, shoot, please.
I'm happy he shot.
Well done, Tierney, again.
He took him a couple shimmies.
Normally
though,
do
first.
another shimmy, another few shimmies there instead
Yeah.
of shoot.
Give it to Martinelli.
Again, welcome
Done.
changes.
Oh, he
No,
didn't
that's
even
the
expect.
right-
He didn't
That
expect.
was-
But
that
you
was
got to be
good.
ready for that.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
he
Martinelli,
should
man.
be ready.
I saw that from
That was a good
yesterday.
one.
Come on, bro. Okay, with his first super chat says there's a difference between being happy with the result and the performance at 1-0. I was happy with the result, but not the performance. Steve,
That's what me and Nick said.
I think
Steve,
it's just you now, Laurie.
No, I said the performance when we were 1-0 was flat.
Yeah.
And the
that's-
performance
I
has
don't know
been
why that
much
is.
lifted by a second goal.
I honestly don't see why that is up for debate.
The
Honestly,
people
I
have
don't.
spoken.
And not only did you
Thank
say,
you. Thank you,
not only,
people.
hang on, not only did you say you're happy with the performance, you said you would
I
have taken
didn't
a
say I'm
1-0
happy
win.
with the performance.
You did.
I just said just get the job done.
You said you'd be happy with a 1-0.
no.
I don't think he did.
The people
said he'd be
thank
happy
you.
with a
No,
1-0.
he did,
No, he said
because
he'd be-
one of the questions was
No,
if the
that's
game
why
ended
me and
now,
Nick challenged
if the
him.
game ended like
be
this,
happy.
that was the question. If the game ended like this, we were saying the performance wouldn't give me confidence going into the next game.
No, you
If-
talk about the City game, and I'm like, don't.
So
talk
I
about
also,
City
I also
game.
was talking about the other games. I said
No,
we've
you
got
mentioned
Wolves.
City. You
I
mentioned-
said
no, you
Wolves.
didn't
I
say
mentioned
Wolves.
I mentioned Girona as well. I said the games leading up to.
You see how these
I said,
men
how
try
would
and
we
change
take
You
it?
always
confidence?
talk about City, bro.
City's the biggest game we've got in the next 5 games.
No,
so I said
every
this-
game is the big game, bro. Every game. Don't just put City up there on a pedestal.
Okay.
Because it's like, for me, it's like everyone's focusing on that game. You can lose to Wolves, you can lose to this one,
True.
then
Are
you
we gonna
play
lose
City,
to
then
Wolves?
what?
But if you're scraping through against Dinamo, you could scrape through a 1-0
2-0
against. I'm just saying.
Clean sheet. That's
If-
what,
but
8
you
clean
could.
sheets now?
You
Is
could
that 8
scrape
clean
through.
That's 8 clean
No,
sheets.
but
It's very
when we-
unlikely you're
we
going to scrape
haven't
through a 1-0 against
conceded
City.
in open play.
See,
Come on,
see how
man.
this man's changing up the team. When
I'm not
you had-
changing. I've been saying it since the
Hold
start.
on.
I've been saying it since the start.
When we was having this conversation is when we were 1-0, and you said
and
that
I
you'd
said
be happy
wait,
with 1-0.
because it was 50,
You did not say wait.
50,
You said, He said he would be happy if 1-0.
If the game ends now, would you be happy?
Super
That was
chat.
that was the question.
Super chat.
I want to draw a line in this.
AFTV.
No, but
Here we go.
Mine's blatantly lying,
Steve
bro.
K says, did PSG lost to Arsenal? Laurie, they did lose to Arsenal. We smacked them when they came here. But
Also,
I don't
Tierney's been
understand.
good.
I don't know what that means.
This is 2 back-to-back cameos from Tierney where he's been
Yeah.
Yeah, team's been alright.
really
Yeah,
good.
he's one of that.
He's a good player.
Saying his goodbyes.
Biggie or Tupac? Has to be Biggie, right?
No, Tupac.
That's what
It is
Biggie's way before my time.
Guna Gareth says with a super chat, random super chat.
Tupac.
Biggie
But I think
fan.
he's trying to change the position. But yeah, right. Tupac
Anyway.
anyways,
Man of the match is coming up
smash
soon.
the like button, everyone in the chat.
Man of the match.
Let's go.
Probably
into
Declan
this.
Rice for me.
Kwame.
I think you,
Look at the way he said it.
Man whispered it.
It's
Under
got
his
to
breath.
be you because you're utterly delusional.
Hey, thank you.
So it's got to be
Yeah,
you.
no, man of the match
Yeah,
is a good question.
Declan
I-
Rice,
I-
not just the goal, but dropping back, making that tackle.
wow.
No way.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Bring him on.
Oh,
Is
right.
That's it.
that Ryan? What's his name?
Fair.
Or Nathan Butler or the?
Oh, it could be Nathan Butler. Or,
Yeah, I think it's-
It's Cabia.
Cabia.
That's not
I think
Cabio,
that
is
could be
it?
Nathan, but that could be.
That looks like Cabia to me.
I'm waiting for someone to say who it is so I can pretend I knew the whole time.
I thought Cabia was well smaller than that.
I think it's
personally.
Nathan.
It's not the
Great
best
ball.
corner, but
That's a great
Sorry, people.
ball.
We saw.
it's just like
they
not
cut
normally
to
what
it.
we
Nathan.
normally
It's
do.
Nathan.
It's like
Yeah.
barely got past
Nathan,
the first
yeah.
man, but
Yeah, it's a flat corner.
Congratulations.
I was going to say it's not the best corner, but actually might be like the most effective.
Yeah. Just needed someone to run in on that front
About to
post.
bring on about to bring on Nathan Butler.
I reckon he's doing this on purpose. Like, so
Yeah.
you know, like how Josh is here. You know
Well,
how
he's
he
not
he
doing
got
it
on
by
Tierney at
accident,
left wing to be like, I've got
Look
some
what I've
options.
got.
Now he's bringing on a
I've
kid.
got nothing left.
It's like a nice little debut, but he's like, bro, look. I've
He's
got
not
on
doing
kid.
it by accident. is it?
Jack, talk to
Laurie's turned into the Roy Keane of this panel.
That was funny. That was funny.
I said, how about score a goal? Laurie's like, he's just doing his job, isn't he?
That's his job. That's mad though. If he does bring on Butler, that'd be cool. That'd be good to see.
It's a nice moment for
Yeah.
him as well, making his debut in the Champions League. He's not played
See
for
it
us
out.
before, is he?
If he goes and scores, I'm saying get Havertz out, bro. Bring him in.
He didn't play that bottom game, did he? That was Cabia that came on.
Yeah.
Oh, good block.
So he's not made his debut yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Good running back from one year there.
Let's check age. 22.
But
It's
Ranieri's on
right,
yellow
he's
as well,
22.
isn't
Really?
Yeah.
22 years old. Nathan Butler or the edgy.
Okay, so this is a market. This is trying to get him out to the market, really.
Yeah, is he coming on now?
I think this is telling the Cronkies in the crowd, look, mate, I bought
Yeah.
on Tierney and I've bought on a child. Like, I don't have any.
He's 22.
He's 22.
He's 5 years older than Ranieri.
He's a year younger than me.
Christ, I feel so old.
Yeah, I feel old as well.
Yeah, B's like that.
I used to be the young G.
You can't get a rail card anymore.
So, yeah, next year, yeah, facts. Next year, I'm
Get to him,
struggling.
get to him,
Hey,
get
if
to him.
anyone knows any ways to get around that,
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
me.
Zagreb starting
Probably
to
wouldn't
put,
admit that
put some
live.
crosses into the box.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to get. Cause, hey, rail card saved my life. It's teeth out here. Anyway,
Follow your run on Partey, please.
they actually had a little run of. Have they had a shot on target?
I don't think they have
still not yet,
I
but
don't
they're
remember
putting
one
crosses in. We're blocking the crosses.
And now we've said it, so they're going to
Now they have
Sorry.
a corner.
Yeah, three. They've only had a total of 3 shots, still none on target.
It's been a mature performance, which is why I'm like happy with it. Like we've not been clinical, but the whole
Yeah,
performance
it's
has been
frustrating.
mature.
It's a win.
I've never been
And I'll
good
take
with
it,
We've gone
but-
in, we've scored a couple, we've checked out.
No shots on target. 3 shots.
Laurie's not happy. No, win. Listen, man, I'm made up. It's
That's a
just-
swap seats. Swap seats, let
I'm
them get
made
closer.
up, you know. Aye, that's
Have
brilliant.
you ever heard Laurie say he's made up? Man?
sensational.
I said I'm made up.
That's a sensational.
Sensational.
Laurie turned into future.
Sensational.
Sensational
victory.
performance.
Clip that, please.
Sensational performance.
Sensational.
The man said I'm made
How
up.
could you, like, you know what I mean?
I don't think I heard a black man say I'm made up. I'm being
Made
real.
up.
Hey, that
The
is,
northern ones. The northern ones.
I'm overwhelmed.
it's like as bad as I'm exuberant. That's funny.
Oh, it's beyond exuberance. To get a 2-0 win over
Oh,
a team
Laurie.
like Dinamo
Oh,
Zagreb at home.
Come
is
on, man.
Right,
Beyond my wildest dreams.
3 minutes at a time, people, to the end of this game. It's 2-0 Arsenal. Are very composed. And
Player of the match we were
performance.
talking about, because I think we got waylaid, but for me it's Declan Rice. Don't know about you lot.
I'm going
Yeah,
to say
might
Kai
be
Havertz.
Declan.
Is he offside?
Goal and an assist. I don't think you can complain, argue with that.
Nah, Declan Rice.
Go!
My my prediction.
No,
Just saying.
no,
I
I'm just
predict
saying.
3-0.
I'm just saying.
I'm happy with that.
Now,
Right, now I'm happy.
now everyone can relax.
Larry,
Bring
are
on
you
the
happy
youngster,
now?
man.
Are you
Bring
happy
on the
now?
youngster.
Well, Laurie.
Are you happy now?
Bring on the youngster.
He shrugged his shoulders.
He's overwhelmed.
He shrugged his shoulders.
He's overwhelmed. Oh,
Are you not entertained?
now he's got it right. He's got it
Sensational.
right. When I said be patient at 50th minute and it was 1-0, I said be patient.
You didn't. You
Just
said you
wait.
take the 1-0.
No, I did. I said be patient.
Bro.
The
I'll
game
take one
wasn't
of my
done yet.
favourite watch-alongs.
Production team, I beg you click that when
Do
he said
it, do it, do it.
he'd take the
It's all right,
1-0.
the
Did he
people
not
on
say
Super
that?
Chat, people on Super Chats will do it for
Did
us.
he say that, Nick?
Trossard with the assist.
Did he say that, Frank?
Off the,
Yeah.
off the
I said it as well.
defender's leg. That's a great.
Full chest, I said it.
Trust her, done.
Declan misses.
Sound like one of them Pro Evo names.
I think Duckland and that used to play in golf for
As
Sunderland.
well as
I'm not being funny, right? I can understand why Bayern slapped this lot 9. And
Yeah.
Harry Kane got 4 in that game.
I mean, this is
Man of the
no
match.
Saka. This is no
Look at the man of the match.
no
Look percentage.
Saliba.
Just quickly, sorry, people in the chat, to get involved in this, they brought on Nathan Butler, the youngster.
look at you
Let
lot
us know your
production.
man of the match in the comments, and it should adjust with who you say should adjust on the screen. So right now it's 40%
Why didn't Havertz
Declan
like that,
Rice.
putting the 0%?
Martin
I'm
Odegaard.
surprised about that.
What's that?
Martin
Havertz,
Odegaard's 20%.
0%.
Yeah.
you
Just
lot
doing
are
them dirty, just putting them on
When
there,
was
but
the,
like, no one likes you.
Jack, when was the last time Odegaard scored for us?
That's only his second goal
His
this
penalty
season.
against West Ham,
Yeah.
I think. And that's it this season.
Clean sheet. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
another
only his
shot, but
second
it wasn't
goal.
on
So-
target there. Sorry,
If
Karen.
if I've got to ask this question seriously. If Zagreb were in the Premier League, where do you think they would be?
Mid-table?
Nah, I think that's.
all the
They're
Premier League
better
teams.
than who's the team that's getting slapped by everyone this season?
Southampton.
Yeah, they're better than Southampton.
Odegaard's winning seat.
Like
better than
lower
South-
mid.
they're not better than Ipswich.
10th to 15th.
They're not better than
They're not better
Southampton.
than
I think we're looking at a 10th to 15th
They're not
place
better than
Premier League
Southampton.
To
team.
me, they're a championship team.
They're not better than
You
Southampton.
think they're worse than
Wow.
Southampton? No, I think they might be better than
No,
Southampton.
No, I
did you
think
watch
they are.
Southampton
I think
against
no
Man United?
No
They're
shots
not
on
better.
goal is crazy though.
Yeah, it's Man United though.
What
That's
do
a
you
bottom of the table clash.
I don't know.
Nah, they got more than Southampton have got more than Dinamo Zagreb.
Ah, Partey.
Keep getting your names in the chat, please. As you can
That's
see,
time.
your
That's
update.
it. That's time.
Your update. The man of the match. By your votes in the chat. And then quickly, I was going to read a super chat. Guna Gareth, I see you, my brother. You've sent a few in today. You did the Big In 2-pack question. You just also sent Cecil's poems are trash, a terrible stash, pure ash. Yours as bad as mine, my brother. You're as bad as mine. I'll be honest. We're in the same community here. They're terrible. Anyway, that's it. That's it. Final whistle gone. 3-0.
Confidence.
Woohoo!
Confidence.
Watch party.
He's
You're
absolutely
real
Roy
happy.
Keane, by the way.
I think
With
it's-
1-3-0, you're sat there like
We
that.
needed, yeah. Kai Havertz getting
Oh,
a
do you want
goal,
me to do
Odegaard getting a
cartwheels
goal.
or-
Do the knee slap.
Those are two players I would have liked to. Sterling,
Bunnies
it would have been
wouldn't do
great
it.
to have a better performance from Sterling, but the fact Odegaard scored today, it wasn't like the best goal, but that will do him confidence. Those are the kind of moments that will help us in the next game against Wolves.
There you go. You got your prediction right, 3-0, but you don't seem happy with the performance. But
No, listen, it was okay. It was fine.
it was just okay.
But at the point we're trying to make, myself
At
and
1-0,
Nick,
yeah?
when it was 1-0, I was not happy.
50th minute.
But now 3-0, I'll say. Actually, I predicted 3-0.
Oh, now you're okay.
No, but I did. That's actual facts. But I would say though, right, I'm not going to get too excited about this because Zagreb for me were a poor team. I'd actually go as far as to say based on what I've seen today, they are poor. And I can see why Bayern slapped them 9.
The only reason I'm slightly more positive than you is because I just think that away from the quality of the opposition and stuff like that, like winning is a habit. You can just keep trying to find ways to score goals. You can keep replicating patterns, different things like that. Like you say, Odegaard gets some confidence from that goal. Havertz gets some confidence from that goal. And yes, to the point I was making before, I still feel like that's confidence they can roll into the next game. I know it's game by game, but I still think that's really relevant. And every goal football's about goals. Every goal we score, the level goes up. There was a period when it was 1-0 where we just weren't creating anything for 5-10 minutes. That's the period I wasn't happy. We scored the second goal, it's a better performance. We scored the third goal, it's an even better performance for me. And that's how football goes.
Let me just read out what was just on the screen for us. The top 3 people. So Liverpool are top, they've qualified in the top 8. Barcelona are second, they've qualified in the top 8. Arsenal are third. We haven't yet qualified. Obviously, have to win the game next week against Girona away. But this is a good platform to go off. Hopefully, we can get a win against Wolves. We
It's
can
a
move
good
forward.
platform, yeah.
Oh, 3-0 win. I mean, look at big up JD. Sorry, it's on the camera there. Big
Shout
up
out
JD,
JD, man.
brother. Big him up.
Is
TNT
he
Sports.
your brother?
It's my guy.
Is he your brother though?
He's my very close friend.
Okay.
All right,
I
don't be trying to be a contrarian.
No,
bro.
you said
Let me
brother.
enjoy.
Points with City, by the way.
And obviously,
I'm saying like they're worse than Southampton.
you can see the man of the match along the bottom there as well. That's from your votes in the chat.
Who did they go for?
Well, Declan Rice is currently winning 57%.
I'd go with Declan Rice as
He's
well.
been fantastic.
Oh, it's moved up. Yeah,
Havertz has just bumped up.
he's just bumped up to 31%, but it's more Declan Rice.
No
so
way
far.
is Havertz man of the match.
I thought he was.
Goal and assist, Frank said.
Goal and an assist.
He's just Declan Rice is just
Declan Rice for
he
me.
just does it all, and I just feel like future captain for us. Even in the game against Villa, he was still driving forward. He was still wanted it. You know, he's always epitomised that kind of captain material. So yeah, I'm happy that he got that early goal, and yeah, we can go into the next game with a lot more confidence.
Yeah, there's a reason why he's been interviewed. I'm assuming they're probably going to give him.
They gave it to him already.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Man of the match. Yeah, so it makes sense. It makes
Stood
sense.
out,
I think
man.
he was a standout in that game, but. Shall I bring it to a close? Just give me get your everyone's last closing thoughts on the game. Everyone, because there was a bit of back and forth throughout the whole game of whether was happy or not. But just closing thoughts from, we can go from Frankie all the way around.
I'm happy. Like I said, you know, it's 3 points on the board. We didn't field our strongest team, so to be able to get a result like that was fantastic for me. We done better than what I predicted. We kept the clean sheet. I didn't think we would. You know, Wolves away next. I'm happy.
Got to be more positive, man. I said 3-0. We won 3-0. Do you know what I'm saying?
How the tables have
How the tables have turned.
Because we scored. But do you man's opinions not change when a goal is scored? But I don't understand.
You
The
seem
goals.
pretty strong on what you were saying earlier.
I'm saying the same thing now.
Did he get it right?
I'm literally saying the same thing. I
Did he get
predicted
it right?
3-0.
I said 3-0 as well.
Yeah, you did predict
I
3.
said four. Yeah.
I predicted 3-0 and it is
scored it,
3-0. So I'm happy. That's what I expected it to be. My predictions are always based on what I expect it to be, and that's what it is. It's not just like I hope we win 8-0. I think we should, with the quality that we've got, win 3-0, and that's exactly what we did.
Right.
Laurie, final closing thoughts before we head out. Please like the video whilst you're here and on your way out as well. Go on, Laurie.
Anytime you score 3 goals and win like that, you should be happy with the performance. So overall,
4-2
No
PSG.
wonder, look at them celebrating.
I was thinking, right, they're gassed because I saw the final whistle when they were going mad.
Is that it? Are they out?
No,
By
they
the way,
got-
this means City on the same points as who we played tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to. I was just
a
about to.
championship level.
I was just
level
about
with
to.
City.
Just about to mention that, and also Girona are sitting in 31st. So Dinamo Zagreb are higher than them as well.
There it is up there. Yeah.
And they've just lost. Well, they're losing one. I think they're losing 1-0.
bearing in mind you said Southampton are better than them.
Who?
So don't go there.
To be fair,
You
even
said
though they're on the same
Southampton
points,
better than this.
Zagreb are
I
10
think
goals
so,
behind.
I do.
Okay.
And
Anyway, as I was saying, I predicted 3-0.
We all support the same team, by the way. We can all be friends.
I predicted 3-0. We won 3-0. Like Nick says, at 1-0, I wasn't happy, but we kicked on. Got 2 extra goals, and I think that was fair enough. I don't think we were particularly brilliant tonight. We didn't have to be, because as I've said to you, Cecil, and I'm not being performative when I say it. I genuinely don't think we were up against a good team today. I think they're bang average. You said Southampton are better than them, so that tells you everything.
I agree.
Laurie, okay.
Final words, Kwame and Jack. I'll start with Kwame.
At the end of the day, we got the result. That's all I care about. Certain games, you kind of just got to go with the result. Make sure that there's no injuries. There's no men that are missing for the bigger games. The bigger game is obviously about Wolves. I'm not playing my violin. You are. I'm not playing. I'm fine. Look at the bigger
result right?
Look at the bigger picture.
Did you get the result?
When we come up against a bigger team or a top 6 team like Man City, then I'll look at the performance
Did you
as
get the
well. But
result
for
right,
me, the context in terms of the where we stand, Arsenal Football Club, that there's no signings, everything like that, is a good result for now. All right?
Did you get
Stay happy, yeah?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Stay happy, yeah? Stay happy, yeah?
Jack, final,
Did it meet your expectations?
Laurie, can we allow Jack to speak, please? Come on.
coming up.
No, I'm happy. I think with like the current state of affairs, games every like 3 days, loads of players out, injuries, like we all want 4, 5, 6-0. Sometimes you just got to get in, get out, check out, no injuries, conserve a bit of energy, just be sensible with it. Like it's not sustainable to go and smash people 6-0. Saturday, Wednesday.
Who said that? Who said that?
But like saying you want more from these performances.
I
but
said
then
I wanted 3-0. I got 3-0.
Yeah, are you happy though?
I said yes.
You're exzurgent.
Because we got 3-0. I'm
He's
not.
overwhelmed.
No, but
I'm not doing
no,
cartwheels.
but I'm happy.
None of us
Basically,
are.
I'm happy
None
that
of
we've
us are.
come in, got the job done, and gone. Like, I don't think the performance was amazing, but I
That's
think
what
when
I
you
said.
play like twice a week, I'm happy we've gone in, done what we've got to do, got out, onto Wolves.
So you basically said what me and Nick have said then.
I disagree with everyone. I'm just happy.
Just happy to be here, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. We are going to wrap up the watch party here. Thank you very much for joining us on a 3-0 win against Dinamo Zagreb. Let's please make sure you like the video on your way out, and let's hope Arsenal next week can go and smash Girona, because they seem to be in a worse position than what we played tonight. So let's hope we get a nice, exciting, exuberant, made-up performance next week against Girona.
Forget about that. We got Wolves on Saturday.
And we qualify in the Champions League. And let's not forget, we'll be back here this Saturday against Wolves. Thank you everyone for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Peace.